Hi. How's everyone doing? Good morning. Good morning to those in Mountain Standard Time, Pacific Standard Time, probably like Australia, really kind of anything west of that, all the way back to like, I don't know, like what time is it in like Tokyo? Probably like, is it like midnight? What do you think? Never quit math. Are you talking to me? Do hearts do anything on YouTube? Are you talking about the little ones that like pop up in the chat box when you hit the heart button? I don't know what they do actually, but oops. I don't know what they do. No, I'm talking to Colored Duck. Oh! Well, because I thought you were talking to me.
20 months. Started a new AC, WW saved today and the flea was my 4th bug. Reminded me of all the pain in these runs. Aha.
Yeah, but you know, like, if we found one thing to be true, is that in these older games like City Folk and Wild World, it's like way easier. Still though, your 4th bug's kind of crazy. Anyway, thanks for the 20 months, Hannah. I appreciate it. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing on Twitch. And yeah, have fun with the Wild World. That's a good one. Not to mention, isn't September in that game? Wait. When's the Acorn Festival? Is it October in that game? It might be October. I can't remember. It's like a whole month, and I can't remember which month it is. Does anyone remember? No, honey, you quit math a while ago. That's what I'm saying, dude. I done quit math like over 10 years ago, man. I got bad news for you if you think that I should not quit math, dude. Your villager looks like Nagito Komeda right now. I'm going to Google that, because I want to see if you're right. One of the characters featured in Danganronpa. Goodbye, despair. Dude, that's like me. That's what I want to say. To my despair. Like, see you, dude. Get out of here. Scram. Yeah, actually, with the messed up hair. And you know what? Yeah, our hair got messed up because we time traveled a month forward. And so that, like, awful hairstyle, hair color combo that we had last time now actually looks better. It looks better with the bedhead. Because, yeah, he does look like this guy. You're right. I was like, no, it doesn't really look like him. But then I thought, like, no, he doesn't have, like, the middle part. And I looked over at my guy, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I don't have the middle part anymore. So, new haircut time. Yeah, we'll probably do that at some point today. I mean, probably we'll coincide it with going to Red's to get a painting, probably. Because if I'm going to go to the city, I might as well do it when I'm going to the city anyway, right? I fuck with the messy hair. I definitely like it better in this color than I like the hairstyle that we got from Harriet's yesterday. Do we have enough bells for a Gracie fit? Dude, I do got like 300 grand. I do got like 300 grand in the bizank. So, yeah, at least a fit. I don't know about like the whole like furniture set from her, but like, yeah, some fit for sure. Maybe we'll go check that out. Then again, the paw print's kind of like iconic at this point, isn't it? I feel like that's like my shirt. That's my shirt. Yeah, go to Gracie. Well, I'm not going to Gracie at all right now because it's 4 in the morning in-game. And you're like, dude, why the heck is it 4 in the morning?
Yo.
Thanks, Ray Nicole. for becoming a member on YouTube. Appreciate it. Thank you. Enjoy your emotes. No ad-free viewing. Again, I'm not happy about that. But yeah, apparently you don't get ads if you're a member on YouTube. Really dumb. Oh, and happy birthday. Elizabeth said it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Hi, it's my birthday. Yeah, confirmed. Happy birthday. And I got you a gift. It's emotes. Well, really, you kind of got it for yourself. Yeah. Put that middle finger away, young man. It's so mean. Hi. How's everyone doing today? It is 4 a.m. It is Animal Crossing City Folk Full Museum Speedrun Day 9. We are Dagnel. I am Dagnel. This is the spreadsheet that we're using to track all of the things that we have caught to this point and the things that we do still need to catch after. So, if you want to look up this spreadsheet for yourself to track our progress along with me, if you're in Twitch chat, you can do !CFroute, or you can check the pinned comment. If you're in the YouTube stream, you can check the description of the live stream, and you'll get linked to this spreadsheet that breaks down the 156 things that we've caught so far. 52 of them have been bugs, 49 of them have been fish, 51 of them have been fossils, and 4 pieces of art have been donated for 156 total donations, 74.6% of the way done. That's where we're at. Right now, specifically, we're at 4 a.m. and you're like, good golly, what are you doing up at 4 a.m.? It's August. We ended off last stream in July, but now we're in August. And we're at 4 a.m. This was the time that I was going to try to get all the, like, palm tree beetles, but we got all those back in July, so we don't gotta worry about any of those. At 4 a.m. in August, all we need is the moray eel and the ray. The moray eel is sea bass sized. I think the ray is weird, and it's even one bigger than a sea bass. So it's like Napoleon fish size. So that's what we're looking for. Let me get the timer pulled up here, and we're going to get started. So that's what we're in about for right now. Moray eel and ray, both in the ocean. And then later this same day, you'll notice we got the giant petal tail at 5 p.m. Giant petal tail, I said it at the end of last stream. I think that's going to be the hardest thing to catch in this game. For bugs, anyway. I don't know if it'll end up proving harder than the hammerhead shark or the dorado, because you know how much those kick my ass, but yeah, it will be certainly pretty difficult. So I might even want to, like, take the opportunity once I get to that time to, like, cut down all the remaining trees, barring, like, maybe 1 or 2, plucking all the flowers and just absolutely maximizing the odds of getting that thing to spawn, because it is a bastard. And it's really hard to catch. Like, finding one's really hard. Catching it is also really hard. They're really big, and really fast, and really scary. Hi, Dalonia. That's a new one, dude. I like that. D-A-L-G-O-N-A. Deloney. What's up, Deloney? Dude, that's actually really cool. I like that. That's really good. Alright, let's get the timer started here. We last left off at 29 hours, 54 minutes, and I think it was 28 seconds. Basically just short of 30 hours. And we're on day 9. Hi, Dagnel. Here I am. It's 4 a.m. And we need a moray eel and a ray. So put that net away, young man. You're not going to need that. Let me go in and out to just... Ooh. Get it. We time traveled a month forward, so we had a lot of weeds. I actually spent, like... I was bored before I I was just sitting in my chair waiting for stream time to start, and so I just went around and I plucked all the weeds already. I even found a 4-leaf clover as well. Yippee! So yeah, that's what I did before stream. So you're gonna be like, you time traveled a month forward, but there's no weeds. Yeah, that's because I did it. You suck. Dude, I was just saying, like, you came up with a banger-ass name for me. You called me Deloney. Why are you fucking the weeds? Dude, would you calm down? I was trying to, like, I was just pumping you up a minute ago for saying, like, damn, Deloney, that's kind of a crazy name. And now you're out here saying you suck. And why are you fucking the weeds? Dude, you've gone from, like, in my head, as far as, like, the tier list of chatters, you went from, like, an A to, like, you're down to, like, a D now, man. What the hell? I've never seen a heel turn of a chat member happen so fast. What the hell is that? What the hell is that for? What the hell did I do to deserve that for? Chatter ranking stream when? I'm never gonna do that, but I do keep like I do keep like an eternal ranking of all you guys in my head. But I'm never gonna like publish it because all I would do is like hurt feelings. I would either hurt feelings or I would boost egos. Like if you were high on the tier list, you'd probably get a big head about it. And if you were really low in the tier list, you'd probably be really sad. So all I'm gonna do is hurt people's feelings or inflate people's egos. I doubt very few of you who end up on the list would be very like normal about it. I really have like no faith that any of you would be normal about it. So yeah, that's why I'm never gonna do that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of like those 2 trees next to my house, and I'll actually we can do this now. Dig up this stump because we don't need any more stump things. So just get this out of here. Ranking chatter sounds parasocial. Is it like you calling me parasocial for it? Because it's like I can't ignore. Like I can't just pretend that you guys are all like the same, you know? Then again, I did theorize one time, because like I can't like go from stream to stream and not like remember people's like usernames, right? I don't think that's parasocial. I think that that's like normal. Just like you remember the names of your coworkers, right? Like you kind of just do because you're exposed to them. But yo, DeLolo, thanks for subscribing for 6 months in advance at tier 1. Holy shit. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing for the next 6 months, by golly. Thank you. I appreciate that. It was very you just went up like 15 rankings. No. Anyway, like you can't expect me to not remember usernames, right? And those people who are obviously prominent enough for me to remember them will obviously like build a sort of mental rapport, right? I mean, that's just normal. Like you will have like you just exist in my stream. I don't think any of this is like abnormal to say. That if you're in my stream and you're a pretty active chatter, you have a record. That's not to say it's a bad record, but you know, if your behavior is consistently like normal to good, then you're probably pretty like I probably got like a pretty good mental assumption of your behavior. Alright, dude, come on. Come on, man. I have a pretty good mental assumption of your behavior. And so, I don't think that that's abnormal to say that I have like a sort of almost ranking. Like, have I actually like manually in my brain picked out every single one of your names and dropped it into a tier list? No. But could you be like, hey, where am I in like your mental tier list? I could like come up with an answer on the spot, probably, just based on your chat history and how you compare to your peers. But like, do I actively have one that I like update and maintain? No, that would be parasocial, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? But that's the size of the thing that we're looking for right there. What happened to your hair? I slept in too long. I slept for like a month, and this is probably what happens when you do that. Yeah. Yeah, that'll happen. Just tier list the mods. No, dude, I'm not gonna just... Why would I do that? All it's going to do is just hurt feelings. Not to say like, oh, this mod sucks. And I'm gonna put them on a low on the tier list, and I'm just gonna hurt their feelings. No, I'm not gonna do that, man.
Hey Dagnel,
yo,
been enjoying your streams and videos for a long time. Thank you for the entertaining content.
Oh, dude, thank you for the 10 A's. The 10 A bucks. What the heck is an A buck? Is it Australian, I assume? Well, thank you so much for the 10 A bucks. And I'm glad to provide entertaining content. I appreciate that. Thanks so much, Envent Potato. Hopefully I said that right. Thank you. Thanks for the super chat. I should really just say donation, right? Because that's what it is. This mod permits terms like cockmuncher. I know I'm low on the tier list right now. You're not low on the tier list. Any mod, in the general chat rankings, any mod is pretty high up. I'm going to tell you guys right now. Like, any mod... Like, if I were to rank mods against mods, then, like... First of all, I'm not going to do that. But if I were to, like, rank mods... Second of all, no. If I were to rank mods amongst the general chatters, though, I can promise you that all my mods are in, like, the A to S tier. Because why would I mod somebody who I think is, like, a D tier chatter? Why would I do that? That wouldn't make much sense, would I? Or would it? And if I think that, like, a mod is, like, a D... I'd probably just, like, remove them, you know? I'd probably be like, get out of here. You're ruining the vibes. Get out. I don't want someone like you having control over, like, the fate of the chatters or whatever. No, I'm not doing that. And I'm certainly not ranking my mods against each other, because, again, all that's going to do is hurt feelings. It's going to hurt feelings or bolster egos, and neither of those things do I want to do. I don't want to do either of those things. Anyway, what was I talking about? I feel like I was going to talk about something before all this distracted me. All this mod tier ranking, or tier ranking chatters, and that's a ray. It could be a Napoleon fish, but that is the ray size. I know it seems unusual, because rays, I think, in every other game are sea bass sized. But yeah, for some reason in this game, they're, like, ginormous. Thanks for the bits. Right? Nice. 157. Alright, cool. Now just a moray eel, which is sea bass size. First thing on day 9. Cool. Pretty good catch. I think you're ranked like number 6 in my YouTube watch priority list. I'd say that that's fair. I mean, how many people do you watch? 6? It depends, right? If you only watch 6 people, I'd be a little butthurt about that. But if you watch like 100 people and I'm 6, nice, dude. That's awesome. I wonder where Hung Sheldon went. Man, you know what I'm going to stop, I think, doing is I think I'm going to stop, like, it's not even putting him on blast, but you guys, if you watched the Mario Kart video, you saw, like, the whole thing where I'm like, whoa, Hung Sheldon, dude, you can't be calling your shit Hung Sheldon, man, and I don't know, I was just doing it for the yucks, of course, because I thought it was really funny, but I wonder sometimes if I, like, scare off chatters by doing that, by, like, putting, what the heck, I mean, I don't need it, but whatever, I get some practice in. I actually want to test out. I want to test how quickly you can react with motion controls. Like, I'm not going to have my finger on the A button. I'm purely going to pull the line in with motion controls, and I'm going to see if I can, like, do it fast enough. Because that might be a solution to my fishing problems. Even if it would be, like, something I implement a little bit too late, because I've already caught most of the fish, I'm interested in seeing if it would help for the remaining ones. Ooh! Ooh! Ooh, okay, yeah, maybe we can start, ooh, because, like, it's kind of hard to have, like, jumpy wrist, right? Jumpy thumb is really easy to do, but jumpy wrist, way harder.
Also S+ tier mods. Thank you.
Dagnel number 1, right? I'm number 1? You think so? I appreciate that.
I try to be an S-tier chatter for the S-tier Dagnel. Thanks for keeping me sane at work.
Oh, dude, my pleasure. Thanks for the $5, Haley. And then thank you. I don't know why super chats don't show up in my activity feed. Very annoying. And thank you again, Nfinth Potato, for the 10 A-bucks, which I think I saw was like 6-something US bucks. I appreciate it either way. Thank you. Yeah, and thank you as well to Haley. Yeah, you're S-tier. Yeah, I'd say so. Honestly, dude, this isn't to say that you don't have a rap in my chat. This is just saying in general. But if you guys don't have, like, a rap in my head, like, I don't got a rap sheet on you about, like, your reputation, you just kind of, like, you know, maybe you just don't, like, talk enough to, like, have built that reputation. That means that you're a good chatter. That kind of, like, by default puts you in, like, the good category. Because I'm like, well, you're not a bad chatter, so, like, because you don't chat, you know? What's up, Nanamichi? Dude, that might be the way to go! That might be the way to go! I hate that I discovered it way too late, but, like, the motion control fishing, that might be the ticket, man! Because we got... That was awesome. I mean, we got lucky. You know, it didn't help, like, getting the moray eel and the ray quickly. But, like, it did help me not messing them up when I did get the chance to get them. So, yeah, cool. We're at 158 now. And we got the Moray Eel and Ray, both very quickly. Let's go run those over, and then let's go get to 5 p.m. where we got to start working on the giant petal tail. Ugh. Let's also, well, I don't have the room in my inventory. I'm going to have to release some of these dragonflies if I'm going to do it. Some of these bugs that I don't need. I'm an NPC here. That's not what I'm trying to get at, really. I'm trying to say, like, if you don't have a reputation in this chat, it doesn't mean that you're an NPC. But what it does mean is that that means that you don't have a rep, and I like that. Like, I'm saying this is a good thing. Yeah, don't like skew this into making it sound like it's a bad thing. No, it's a very good thing to not have like a rep in my chat room, because that makes it so that you're just kind of like a guy who hangs out and watches me. And I've made it very clear many times that I love people who just kind of like hang out and watch me, you know? Like, those people are awesome. You don't even have to like subscribe, dude. You don't gotta like do anything. I'm just saying, like, if you're just here and you're watching, you like maybe barely ever chat or never have chatted at all. Dude, like, you're awesome. Like, that's great. I love that. I love the chatters too, of course. Because, you know, if I didn't have chatters, like, even if I had 500 people watching me, but not a single one of them was chatting, it would feel very lonely, right? So I don't want that either. I don't want, like, 500 people who just sit there and do nothing. So the chatters, they're the spice of life, right? So I appreciate the chatters as well. We have a nice balance here. But, you know, I don't have to moderate people who don't say anything. So also the people who don't say anything are pretty cool as well. And they make my job a little bit easier. That's what I'm saying. It's a long-winded way of saying I appreciate everyone, no matter where you stand in my stream. Like, I just come in here, say hi, and lurk. Yeah, like, that's fucking awesome. That's great. I love that shit. Yeah. What's up, Splatstar? I'm gonna get back to wood carving. Thanks for the background content. Yeah, I appreciate that. Like, all you out there doing your studying, or your sleeping, or your whatever, your wood carving, your cake baking. You're meandering, nay, you're like, I don't know, whatever it is. And you're just like listening to me yak. Man, that's pretty cool. Thank you. Hey, loud ass bugs. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of all these flowers as well, because we're gonna want to maximize our chance of getting the petal tail, so the less things that we have taking up other spawning spaces, the better. Big study head, personally. Yeah. That's probably a lot of people right now studying, right? School's back in. I went to a pretty big college campus recently, and I'm like, man, this place is bustling. And I'm like, oh yeah, people are like in school. Yeah, that's probably why, huh? I'm like, man, this place is crazy. There's kids all over the place. Oh yeah, they're probably like going to class and shit, right? Yeah, that makes sense. I'm doing dishes and cleaning. Yeah. Cross-stitching with Dag in the background. Yeah, see? That's good. You cross your stitches and you dot your I's, right? I'm eating spinach artichoke dip. Sure, absolutely. Absolutely. What are you doing up so late? What are you doing? Come on. I'm writing a research paper. You're researching. Yeah. See, now I feel bad because I'm taking all you guys' activity. I'm taking away from all your guys' activities to say, like, what you're doing. You're, like, having to drop your, like, needle to say, like, you're cross-stitching. You're having to, like, break your train of thought in your research project to say that you're doing a research project. Of course, I'm not, like, twisting your arm to tell me what you're doing, but, like, you're doing it yourself. But also, like, you know, keep it on. Like, you do your thing as well. Don't let me distract you. That's a choice we made. Yeah, that's what I know. But, like, you know, I don't want to pressure, incentivize you. I'm at the bus stop. Well, yeah, you got time. If you're sitting at the bus stop, you're probably, like, looking for anything to do, so I don't feel so bad for that. But, like, cross-stitching, that probably takes a little bit of focus. I apologize for taking away from your focus. Dag is my getting ready podcast. I think that is more like what my streams are in many ways, is like podcasting. which I don't know. I don't love. I don't know. Like I like what my streams are. Maybe I don't like the podcast comparison. That's not your fault at all because it is true, kind of. But like, man, every white dude with like a podcast, man, thinking that he's something special, God's gift to this earth, and people want to listen to him. That was every white dude from like 2015 to 2021, and even still. Ooh. I just like to play video games. That's all I do. I'm not saying I got some message to preach to you that's really important. Just yapping, really. Playing AC&H, thankfully I recovered from Blue Rose Burnout. I read that as you're playing Burnout, like Burnout 3 Takedown, or Burnout Revenge for the PS2. And I was like, that's awesome, dude. Like, holy shit. That's awesome. Playing Burnout while watching the stream, that's fucking awesome. But, I mean, you're just playing AC&H, which is still pretty cool. But like, oh man, Burnout players in here? Oh man, that's a good-ass game. I might have to boot that myself sometime soon. Burnout Revenge for the PS2. My college football team is on bye this week, so I have to watch Dagnel, I guess. Alright, that means you're not a Penn State fan. Ban that person. Because they're playing Oregon tonight. Oregon. Are you watching the Penguins game later? Still preseason, right? Probably not, though, because I've moved. Ever since I moved out of the Pittsburgh TV market, so I don't get Penguins games anymore, unfortunately. I get fucking... I get fucking Buffalo Sabres games. Oh, man. I know. So, yeah, unfortunately, probably not. Flurry's playing. I know. I would like to watch it, but I could probably find a way to do so. It's just like it's not convenient for me anymore, you know. Boo, Oregon. Yeah. That's right. Get fucked, Oregon. All right. Yeah, let's drop these off and let's try to go get the giant petal tail. Let's see what these fossils are like. We're down to how many like fossils? 7 or 8. So very unlikely that any given fossil is going to be one that we need, but. Yeah. I know I need that one, because every time I swear to God, I've gotten 4 Terra right wings, and every time I got a Terra right wing after the first one, I'm like, oh, rats. Why can I never get the left wing? Or God forbid, the skull. I still need the Terra skull. So the Pterosaur, despite only being 3 pieces, that's only the second of 3. And I only got, now, I think 6 more fossils left. Yeah. So, that one's not even done yet. But finally, we got the left wing. Yes, it'd be splendid if the other parts were found. That has to be the only one that I had 2 pieces to it missing still. Right? Like, now, everything should be down to at least, like, 1 thing remaining. Yeah. Actually, it's funny. We have 2 fossils that are only 2 pieces. The raptor and the saber-tooth. And we've actually completed neither of those 2. We're still missing a seismo hip for the 4th of 4 pieces of the seismo. Yeah, we still need 1 more for the saber-tooth, 1 more for the raptor, 1 more for the Terra, 1 more for the Plyso, the skull, and then we need a dinosaur egg, which is a, like, 1x1 fossil. Go birds. Go... yeah, whatever. I guess they're alright. I can't, like, hate the Eagles that much, I guess. Then again, I think about it, Eagles fans are probably Flyers fans, too. So yeah, you know what? Get fucked. No, I'm kidding. You're cool. Iguanodon skull, yeah. The libs have stopped evading you, yeah! Finally, the liberal propaganda machine has finally reached me. Thank God. Are the Penguins your favorite team? Yes. An ankylosed skull, I do not believe I need. But hey man, 1 of 3 is pretty good. Big fan of eagles, the actual bird. Oh yeah. Go those birds for sure, yeah. And then we got the ray. And then we got the moray eel. So is that 160 or is that 159? Is that right? Yeah, 159 is right, okay. I thought maybe I didn't count the fossil that I got. What's up, Sensor? Good morning. Actually, a Capitals fan, rip. Yeah, alright, cool. Yeah, so 5 p.m. same day for the moray eel. We got rid of all the flowers. We'll probably also check Red's stock as well. Get our haircut. What should I gotta do something different for my hairstyle today. I gotta do something different. Cause like, I don't know about like, the color is cool. I wanna find a style that works well with the white color. Cause I like the white hair. I just wanna find like, I don't know. We'll see. Actually, do you have a favorite bird? Actually, yes, I do. And it's for a reason that is very valid. I love mourning doves. I love mourning doves because those are the ones that sound like... That wasn't very accurate. That sounded more like a seal, to be honest with you. But, you know those ones, right? I love mourning doves because, I don't know, like, we always had them near me growing up. And they would kind of be like, the day, it's like getting late, and so you'd start hearing them. And, I don't know, it's a very nostalgic sound. I like it. And they're like, pretty cool looking, too. They're like a nice, slick white. Is it the woodcock? JKJ, yeah, you better be JK. I don't want to talk about the damn woodcock after the incident yesterday. The incident. See, like, when it's around this time of day, where it's, like, getting orange out, that's, like, when the mourning dove starts chirping. Or, also, it could be that you stayed up way too late with your boy playing Minecraft, and you start hearing the mourning doves outside, and you're like, uh-oh, I've been up too late. It's like 5 in the morning. Uh-oh. I've had that happen to me a few times, down to the specific detail of playing Minecraft with my boy. You say peacock, and nobody bats an eye. You say poopcock, and everyone loses their mind. Yeah. Let's go run to the store. I got a bunch of shit in my inventory that I gotta get rid of. Keep an eye out for the giant petal tail, by the way. If I don't see it, I need eagle eyes in chat to yell at me. And I do have an axe, so that's good, because I gotta chop down some trees. Actually, I think I have an axe in my storage, so maybe I don't even need to do that, but whatever. Yeah. Yeah, and then I got a fossil, yep. 18 grand. Yeah, dude, we could probably get, like, a nice fit from Gracie, probably. Probably. Let's check the stock upstairs for a... We're looking for a green table. Or a red table. Nah, man, we ain't getting nothing. That's crazy. Alright. Just got done watching Minecraft Live. How's your Minecraft Every Block Challenge going? You seem to be asking in good faith. A lot of people ask me about that series because they're, like, pestering me to continue it. You seem like you're asking in good faith, so I won't give you the same answer that I give to the people who are annoying about it, because you seem like you're nice. But, yeah, that series I don't really care to return to. I just kind of am over it. Like, you know, I started it when I was very, motivated to do it. To, like, play Minecraft, and I thought it was a really good idea. And it was a really good idea, admittedly. It's just that, for a few reasons, I just never continued it past, like, what, 1.14 or something like that. Because first of all, my enthusiasm, alright, Kit Kat's birthday was the 1st. Wait, today's the 1st, right? Yo, let's go get Kit Kat something. What do you think he would like? Oh, dude, let's go get him something for his birthday. Let's go. Yo.
Money. Here's some swag bucks.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thanks, Iron Smash, for the $2. Appreciate it. Thank you. Swag bucks as well, like not just your average bucks. I'm gonna get him this radio, this white boombox. This seems like something he would like, right? Yeah. I mean, the dude's like probably working out in his house. He needs some jams, right? Yeah, dude, let's do that. Yeah, the boombox is very fitting for sure. Anyway, yeah, the Minecraft series. I lost motivation. That's kind of the main reason, really. It's like if the motivation was still there, then the next point that I'm going to get to wouldn't matter so much. But the next thing as to why I stopped doing it is it just didn't get the views that I would have hoped for. And I don't only do YouTube for the views, right? Because like I said, if I cared enough about it, I was passionate and motivated enough to continue it, I would have continued it. It would have overridden the second point. But yeah, it just kind of didn't, they don't, it ended up not being as worth my time, you know? And if like the motivation to continue it wasn't there, the views certainly weren't motivating me to do it either, so. And it's kind of like, you have to wonder like what's worth your time, you know? And the Minecraft series got to the point where it wasn't worth my time to work on it as much anymore. And pair the fact that, yeah, I just kind of wasn't really into it as much anymore. Not that I hated it. It's just like, you know, you go through your like Minecraft phase and then you're like, that was fun. I'll do that again in a, you know, couple years. And then you do. Except every time I get into a new phase, like when that refractory period ends, my enthusiasm for it ends, I kind of want to start new, you know? I don't want to, like, pick up an existing thing. I want to start new. Oh, he's not even in his house to celebrate his birthday? Really? Wait, so... Can I still give him a present? I haven't seen you in a while. I know, dude. I know. But, like, happy birthday! Oh, can you not even give them stupid birthday gifts in this game? Why does this game suck? This game doesn't suck, but like the holidays and events are ass. They're so bad. You can't even like give gifts to your villagers for their birthday. That stinks, man. That blows. Why? Why can you not even do that? Because I'm like, wait, shouldn't he be in his house and like celebrating his birthday? But yeah, I don't even know if you do that. I really don't. Because, I mean, he'd be doing it right. Do you have to wrap it? I don't think... There is no wrapping paper in this game, I don't think, so... And it's not like it presented a dialogue to me that's like, oh, did you get me something? And then I had to, like, choose something, and... No, like, I think I recall there just kind of not being one. Like, a big celebration, you know? That's unfortunate, but yeah... Apparently you can only send them a letter. I'm not about to do... Look, I love KitKat, but like I'm not about to do all that. That's a bit too out of my way. That's a bit too out of my way. I got my fossils. There is a birthday cake item, but I don't know how to get it. That probably is for your birthday, the player birthday. If I had to guess, you probably get one sent in the mail from like... Or no, you probably get like a little celebration. I have to imagine the player gets a birthday celebration, right? Like villagers may not, but like the player does, right? Surely. Come on, you gotta at least make the player feel special. I haven't been around for a minute. Been streaming on YouTube and Twitch. I love this. Yeah. Ever since Twitch loosey-gooseyed up the restrictions, I've been meaning to for a while. They did a while ago, and I only just got around to it now. Seismo chest. Wait, I needed something for that. But not that, apparently. Darn. Yeah, you get a cake on your birthday. Yeah, not villagers, though, unfortunately. What the hell? I know, right? It's kind of dumb. I remember that about city folk, though. I remember the celebrations. Outside of, like, Toy Day was good, Bunny Day was good, Halloween was good, but, like the major ones are good, Harvest Day is good, but, like, the little, like, ones that aren't, like, the headliners, you know? Like, if you could say, like, what headlines, at least what holidays are headlines, at least in like the West, are like the big ones, or even like America, all right? Just because I don't fucking know what like Mexico celebrates. I don't know if Mexico has like Thanksgiving. The headliner holidays in America are like Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, probably Halloween, and like New Year's. And I think all the headline holidays are pretty good in this game, but there's no like other kind of good ones other than that. That's what Wild World was good at, is it didn't have the headline holidays, but it had like little made up ones, and those were fun. And I don't know why that they had to be either one or the other, you know? 4th of July, maybe it's just me personally. I do not kind of consider the 4th of July to be a big thing. But that's also because I'm not, like, going out and throwing a barbecue and lighting off fireworks. Ask someone else who does do that, and yeah, they may tell you that it is, but not really me personally. Also, 4th of July kind of gets mixed in with my birthday, being that my birthday is the 2nd of July. So I kind of just, like, I don't know if I, like, pair the two, but they do kind of mesh together in my brain. Like, if we're going on, like, every year we'd go on a camping trip around the 4th of July. But it would be for my birthday. It wouldn't really be for my birthday. I think it would just be something that we do in the summertime. And we would usually time it around my birthday and the 4th of July. So I don't know. It kind of just blends together. I miss Turkey Day. That was so fucked up. It was fucked up, I think, in the first game. In subsequent games, I don't think it's as messed up. But in the first one, GameCube, I'm pretty sure they're like, yeah, we need to murder Franklin. So you know that, like, turkey that shows up around town? Yeah, we gotta, like, murder that guy. Can you go, like, murder that guy for us? And then you find him, and he's like, don't murder me, please. I will give you a gift. And then you keep having to find him, and he'll give you gifts from the Harvest series in exchange for not murdering him. You don't have an option to murder him. I think that kind of implies that you have an option to murder him. You don't. But, yeah, I think that's kind of like what it's like. You're hiding the cutlery for him because he's terrified of being murdered. Yeah, that's it. Why would he ever visit the town? I have no... I think he gets, like, pranked by the mayor or something like that. Like, the mayor, sends him an invitation that's like, dude! Partner! Brother man! You should come to town, man! We're gonna throw a big old Thanksgiving bash! Dude, and like, yes, man, and you're invited. That's the best. You're like invited, man. We want you there. Wait, a migratory locust is new. Nice. Yeah, I think that only just became available in August. Cool. Check that off. That was for next month, but I'm cool with that. Let's chop down these 2 trees here, and maybe chop one of them on the other side as well. He's like, dude, you gotta come over, man. We're gonna have this big old bash. And Franklin's like, I don't know, man. But I think he gets suckered into doing it anyway. And yeah, lo and behold, they want to... Yep. They want to murder his ass. You gotta be honest with you. I don't want to be a victim blamer, but Franklin, he is a bit dense for doing that, don't you think? Alright, yeah, let's get these 2 out of here. This is just to maximize our chances of getting the petal tail. I'll leave a couple of trees since we still need a bagworm. Right, yeah. Yeah, that was probably gonna happen, huh? York! Yeah, oh wow, I could not have seen this coming. I just got here. ACNL Dagnel has been waiting so long for his hair is white. Is city folk, but also, like, that's kind of my brand, right? Like, my guy. Every time I do a New Horizons challenge, I use the same character. It's like the guy with the gray hair. I mean, this is kind of the closest you can get. So I don't know if it's, like, so much that. I think it's also just kind of my brand. And also, like, it's been 30 hours. It's not been that bad. Actually, can someone pull up for me the time that it took for all my other museum speedruns? Because actually, I'm kind of feeling like... Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this middle one. And we're gonna get another beehive, huh? Oh no, lucky me. Can someone pull up what the other museums took me? Because I know New Horizons was like 61 hours. But I don't remember what GameCube and New Leafs ended up being. I'm going to guess that this will end up being probably longer than GameCube, even though I remember GameCube's paintings taking me fucking forever. Oh yeah, we're gonna get skeeters as well, man, but you can't really do anything about that. Use the me head for realism. No, I'm not using the stupid me head, no. No. The me, no. I'm not using the me head. It's so bad. Yeah. What did it take me for the other museums? New Leaf was like 40-ish. And New Leaf had... But, okay, the thing with New Leaf, though, is that you were able to tell real and fake paintings apart. But it did have deep sea creatures, so you could argue that that kind of offsets that. I don't know, though. If New Leaf was like 40-ish, then I think that that's probably what we should try to aim to beat. But I think at this rate, we're not going to. Because we're like, what, about 75% done? 76.6% done. And so at this rate, we're probably going to be done in about 40 hours. But I reckon that that's not true because we got a lot of paintings to go still. And paintings are kind of like the thing I'm fearing the most. This might end up being like easily over 50. I really don't want to think that it could be over 60 and beat New Horizons' museum, but like, geez Louise, man. It might. Who knows? Who's to say, right? Who's to say? New Leaf was 37. Okay. I'd like to have the bugs and the fish done before 37. I think that that's realistic. Are you using time travel to do it? Yeah. Yeah, I don't really want to have to wait like 8 months in real life to get all the bugs and the fish that I need. That'd be a little boring. Like, I do one stream a month. Or the alternative is I stream every day, but like 28 to 30 days of the month are me like twiddling my thumbs. Waiting for the time to pass. So that I can go to a new month and get new things. Which, I don't know. Would you guys watch me twiddling my thumbs? You guys would still watch me, right? If I was just sitting there twiddling my thumbs and not doing anything, right? Do you hate me? New Leaf was 37.5 hours. GameCube was about 36.5 hours. Okay, okay. Interesting. Well, let's hope that we can get one more painting here. I'd watch anything. I don't care. Alright, you don't... I appreciate that. But, like, man, I know you guys would not watch me just twiddling my thumbs now. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, no, man. I'm pretty sure this has got to be fake. First of all, this guy, you're like, oh, that's a piece of art, right? That's a statue. No, actually. I think that that's just an item in this game. They didn't make statues as donatable items until New Leaf. So this is just, yeah, Spaceman, apparently. Yeah, interesting. And then we got the Mona Lisa here, and I'm going to be honest with you, dude. I'm pretty sure the famous painting is always fake if it's not purchased from Nook in this game. I think you can get it from Nook as, like, a special item. But I think you can get it from Red, obviously, because I just got it. But I think it'll always be fake. So I'm going to say that this one's probably like an automatic hork. I will still try, because I wouldn't feel good about it if I just made that assumption. So I will still try, but I'm pretty sure... let's fix this bed head as well. I'm pretty sure that this is going to be fake. We can already hork it up, I think. But I won't say for sure. Alright, we gotta get a new hairstyle here. We're gonna try something different. Yeah, let's do it. Da Vinci? Nah, don't gamba, because again, I'm pretty sure this one wouldn't be a fair shot. Alright, so last time we went crazy on this first one. I'm gonna go cute this time. That would really match your personality. Yeah, I think so. I mean, honestly, like... Maybe not. I'm not like the cutesy kind of guy, but like I do want a cute hairstyle. Are you the type to style your hair so much? You bet I am. A real dynamic, flexible style then. Yeah, I like the sounds of that. I like the sounds of that. The Boner Lisa. Give me something warm today, Steve. I feel like I want to go like... I think fiery is red, flirty is pink, light-hearted might be like blonde, safe might be like brown, brunette, brown. Am I right about that? Why do you reach? I don't know, man. Honest to God, I don't know. Hey, serious question. Where'd the thumbnail's villagers' fingers go? You were the last one to see them, so I thought I'd ask. I don't know. I'm about as clueless as you are, unfortunately. Cute and flirty hairstyle. I don't know if I want pink, though, man. I don't know. Do I want pink? Fine. I'm pretty sure Flirty is pink. Whatever will this be? Oh, man. Oh, boy, oh, boy. I look like a gumball. I look like a friggin' double bubble. You know, man, can I be honest with you, though? It's not bad. The hairstyle is so neutral that kind of any color works with it, right? It's giving Karen. And you know, if I can say something, the green contrast of the clover in my hair kind of looks really nice. I'm going to even go stop by Gracie Grace, and I'm going to go see if they got something that could really doll up this look. It doesn't go with your outfit. I agree. So let's go check out and see if we can get something a little bit better. Oh, dude, I can get a witch's hat. Whoa, dude. This stuff is expensive as well. In case you never played this game and you don't know what, like, Gracie Grace stuff is, look at this. How much is it? And if you have to ask, right? Dude, honestly, 80,000 is way less than I thought it was going to be. 80,000 is way, way less than I thought it was going to be. What's, like, the most expensive thing in here, furniture-wise? That's 90,000 for the bookshelf. It's made of, like, those Nilla wafers. The cheapest Gracie set is still over one. Is this the cheapest? Because this is striking me as not that expensive. 68,000? Some of these are, like, hundreds of thousands per item. Oh, man. Oh, man. Maybe the red Argyle shirt? Circuit board? Defibrillator? Ice cream cone? Hot dog? And sandwich? I would be honest with you, dude, I really don't know if any of these go with this style that I got. Let me try it on, though, man. Give me a free trial. Man, what do you guys think? Hot dog? You thinking hot dog, man? I don't think that one works. I'll tell you that right now. Try the hot dog here. Dude, what do you guys think? I wish he would face me. Hot dog and star glasses. Let's try a sandwich on as well. I don't know. Let's try them all on here. Might as well. That one is awful. I'm going to be honest. I think that's the worst one. I was thinking that if any of them work, it's probably this one. What do you guys think? I think that, I mean, okay, obviously, like, the joke one is the hot dog one. But, like, for, like, actually looking good, is this not the best one? Gotta be hot dog. Okay, but think with your brain instead of your stomach, and you would agree that this one probably thematically fits the look the best, right? Argyle or circuit board? The colors on the hot dog actually look good. You're bonkers, man. You are bonkers in yonkers. The circuit board, I think would be, like, tight if I was, like, 12 still playing this game, but let's try the hot dog on again. Man, am I just not seeing it? Man, I don't think I'm seeing it, dude. I really don't see what's so great about the hot dog. Hot dog genuinely looks the best. It's color coordinated. In what way? How is this color coordinated? Try the flan. What about the witch's shirt? I could try the witch's shirt, yeah. Oh, that is a flan shirt. I thought it was like melting ice cream. I thought it was like that chocolate fountain at the old country buffet. I'll be honest with you, dude. That one doesn't look bad. I'm not hating that one, honestly. It's the hair. The hair is throwing off the outfit. Which is why I'm like, the one that the hair doesn't throw the outfit off the most of is the red one, right? And so, like, that's what I'm trying to tell you people, is it's the red one. I fuck with the flan. I like that one. I agree. I think the flan one, though, does look pretty good. Best one is the flan. How much is it? Damn, 5,200, dude. Come on. Come on, at least let me wear it out of the store, man. Come on. Alright, give me that flan shirt, man. Yes, dude. I'm looking... Oh, kind of delightful. And yeah, what about the star shades? Yeah, I mean, come on now. 4,800, dude. It's crazy. Alright, man, come on now. You gotta... Nah, yeah. Okay, all right. You guys are right. Just out of curiosity, I want to try the witch's shirt on too. Nah, it really doesn't. If I had purple hair, is purple hair in this game? Oh, if I had purple hair. If I had purple hair, that would go crazy, though. I kind of want to see, and let's get our shoes shine from Kicks. No, I don't think there is purple hair. But that would go crazy with some purple hair. Or maybe even like some like witch's green hair or something like that. But I'm pretty sure the green hair is more like a Irish lucky hair rather than like a sickening witchy green, you know? Alright, let's get a shoe shine here. Yeah. And then let's see if we can match them. Go by color or match my style. I don't really know what my style is. I think my style is like inconsistent and weird. Color coordinate me. Yeah. They're the same. Since they just needed a quick buffing, this time the shine's on the house friend. But do me a favor, you gotta promise me you'll come again. Can you do it again? Oh, I probably can't do it again today, huh? He fucking... And then he just, like, wiped him down. He didn't even change him. Alright, man. Well, whatever. I guess he thinks that those are best, so whatever he says. How the hell is he color coordinating them and they're making it blue? I'm not wearing anything blue. Why did he make them blue? I say color coordinate them, and he puts a color on that I have no other color of on. That's weird. At least he didn't charge me for it. That's weird. For contrast? I don't even know if it contrasts very well. Like, I don't really know if the color works at all. They're just like the default, and so I never changed them. I guess I'll maybe try again some other time and try style instead. And see what that does. I don't know what that would change, but yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna be so pissed. I am pissed, dude. And I didn't even charge me for it, and I'm pissed. I'm like, I want my money that I didn't even spend back. Alright, so I very much think that this painting will not be real. I'm like 99% sure of it, but yeah, we gotta try, right? This is definitely gonna get a hork from old Blathers here. Pretty sure the real one can only ever be bought from Nook as a special item, but I don't know. Yeah, absolutely a hork on that one. Alright. Again, though, I wouldn't have felt good if we didn't try. Alright, but we do have a migratory locust to donate, so let's give that. Hork! Yeah, see, that one wasn't a fair shake, though, because, again, I don't think that that was ever going to be real. One for the hork counter. I guess, but, like, again, I feel like if a painting actually could be real, and again, I don't think that one could be. I don't think it should be counted against the hork counter. The, like, hork counter that doesn't even matter and doesn't exist, or, like, it's not a big deal. So I shouldn't really care. But if we were going to make, like, a real versus fake, like, counter to see the effects of the feng shui, I don't feel as though it'd be fair to tally that against it. Because, again, the famous painting, I believe, needs to be bought from Nook if it's going to be real. Which might end up being a pain in the ass if we can't get him to get that painting as real in stock. So, yeah, we'll see. Let me sell things, and now we are 100% committed to getting the giant petal tail. We're not fucking around anymore. We're not doing this doll up, like Roblox dress up. We're not doing that anymore. The paw shirt, honestly, is iconic. I'm going to keep it and keep it in my storage because, like, it's iconic, man. 10 bells. Woo-wee! $10, man. Nice. I know if you're wearing only custom designs, he'll make the colors whatever your hair color is. Right, and I'm like, and that's kind of what I was expecting when I told him to color coordinate it. I'm like, he's going to give me pink shoes. And I thought that that would be, like, tough as shit, honestly. I thought that would look hard. But, No, blue. And I'm like, blue and pink, do those go together? I really don't think so, right? Green and pink, maybe? But, yeah, I don't know. He's gonna resell that paint. Oop. He's gonna resell that painting as real, even though it's fake. He would not do something like that. No, that's my guy, dude. No way. No way. Alright. Settle in, strap on, settle on. Basically, cozy up with a nice mug of tea. Get your squishiest stuffy. Your comfiest blankie. Because we're going to be here a while. And I'm telling you right now ahead of time, we're going to be here a while. Because now it's time to look for the giant petal tail. And we are going strap on. Yeah. Like, what's wrong with that? Because we're going to be here a while. Because, yeah, it's giant petal tail time. Giant petal tail is like the rarest bug in the game. I very briefly, let me tell you guys something. Get a load of this. Very brief period of time where I tried to learn the route for golden net in this game. I didn't do very many, like, practice runs of it. Before kind of, like, giving up. And you want to know what the reason is for giving up? It's the giant petal tail. Because you can do everything right, chop down every tree, pluck every flower, do everything in your ability to make it so that that thing has the best chance of spawning, and it will just not spawn. And so you can invest like an hour into the speedrun to that point, get to the part where you need to catch the giant petal tail, and you'll just be like, oh, okay, I can't find it. And there's nothing I can do. There's nothing that I did wrong. It just didn't spawn. That's the case with a lot of things in a lot of Animal Crossing games, but yeah, it is kind of really bad in this game. Have you ever caught it? Well, I've caught it before, yeah, for sure. In fact, I remember a video where I caught it in this game because I tried to catch... I think it was like I caught all the bugs and fish in order of how they appeared throughout the games. And this is the first game that introduced the giant petal tail, meaning that I had to, in this game, catch the giant petal tail. And I did. So, I mean, I made the video, right? So there's video evidence of me out there getting one of these in City Folk. It's possible. Maybe it's not even as bad as I think it to be, but I just remember it being like a killer when practicing the speedrun for Golden Net in this game. I would just like... I would do like a practice run, get to the point where I gotta catch it, and then be like, oh, okay, this is like the 5th run in a row, or I just can't get it to spawn. Why am I doing this? And so I stopped. I didn't have that, like... Yeah, I didn't have that, like, motivation in me to continue anymore, even practicing it. Yeah, and not only is it rare, it's only available, forget this as well, it's only available for 2 months out of the year, and 2 hours out of the day, I'm pretty sure. It's only available 2 months out of the year, 2 hours out of the day, from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. So, if you're playing casually, like I don't know, you play without time traveling, alright? That means only a 1/6 of the year is it available in the month that you're in. And then you better hope that you got time in those 2 months between 5 and 7 p.m. to allocate with which to catch this bastard. I hope you don't work like a job where you get off at like 7 p.m. because you're never going to catch it. Unless it's the weekend or whatever. Or, yeah, the day off of some sort, but whatever. You're SOL, pal. That doesn't matter so much, I think, to speedrunners, because, you know, of course, we can just time travel. I'm a speedrunner. No, I'm not. But, like, to somebody who does stupid shit like I do, where you can just time travel freely. It doesn't matter so much, because if it's like, I could just go back to the time that I need it, but still, it's kind of annoying. Thanks, Magmar, for the Tier 1 6 months in advance. Holy smokers, thank you. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing on Twitch for the next 6 months. I very much appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. So yeah, that's the petal tail for you. This is how it feels to make plans with an... Yes, dude. And especially me, who has, like, way more free time than the average adult of my age. Because, oh, I don't know, the average adult has, like, a job they have to go to and didn't fucking luck out by being a content creator on YouTube. What's their problem? Yeah, trying to make plans with, like, an adult that has an actual job when my ass has way too much free time. Yeah, that is kind of how it feels. Yeah. Trying to, like, find that perfect bit of time where we can all get together and do whatever. Can someone please tell my father not to listen to TikToks on full volume next to me? Are they like the fucking AI-generated, like... Well, not the AI-generated ones, but the ones with, like, the AI voice as well? Because, dude, part of the reason why I... Well, I don't know, because I also hate, like, humans' voices who make TikToks as well. So I don't even know if I can say it's entirely because of the... You guys know, like, okay, when I do this voice, do you guys know which one I'm talking about? It's the female AI TikTok voice that sounds like this. You guys know which one I'm talking about when I do that? That one fucking irritates me, man. That one gets under my skin. That one... The one that sounds like an overly enthusiastic female talking like this. That one gets underneath my skin, seeps into my brain, to the very core of my brain, and, like, pisses me off. That I hate that fucking AI voice, man. I also hate, like, a lot of just the AI voices in general, and why... Like, I don't know, man. If you're, like, making TikToks for a living, is it so hard to hold up the phone next to you and be like... Hey, this is me talking, the captions in the TikTok that I'm making. And so I don't need to, like, outsource it to some stupid, lousy AI. Like, that's not hard, right? So, A, with the AI voices. But I'm gonna be honest with you, dude, the human ones also annoy me as well. Because I don't know how many, like, TikToks I've seen out there that are, like, the most fake way of... I hear a flea. I swear I hear a flea. Am I crazy? I heard wheel, 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 wheel. Am I losing it? I might be losing it, dude. I don't know. Maybe I should be, like, going in and out of buildings more often. Anyway. The way that... I can't tell you how many, like... shorts. I don't even know if they came from TikTok or wherever the hell they came from. Where they're like someone talking in like the most patronizing manner to whoever is watching. Like, did you actually know? And like, if there's one thing I can say, it's like at least it's a human saying it. But it's like, man, if you could like craft the most obnoxious way of talking to someone, some of these TikToks would be it. Where it's like... So, actually, did you know that you're doing this wrong, and let me show you why? And it's like, okay, why are you talking to me like I'm a fucking infant? I hate TikToks, man. Honest to God, I hate them so much. I don't know. Thanks, Chronicles of Quinn, for the Prime as well. I appreciate that. Thank you. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing on Twitch as well. Thank you so much. Man... like fucking, I don't know. Let me try to think of an example. Like, I'm an ICU nurse, and I see people come in every day with a large buildup of earwax in the back of your ear. Let me tell you why. You're such a fucking idiot for using Q-tips. And I'm like, alright, dude, way to, like, make yourself, like... as hateable as possible without actually, like, doing anything. Just literally speaking in front of your phone. I don't know if you possibly could have made yourself more despicable by just talking to your phone. I don't know. And it's like, you're probably a fine person. And there's probably a reason why you talk like that for TikToks. Probably for, like, engagement reasons. But, like, holy shit, have you just, like... made me angry, and all I've done is see you speak and hear you speak. And I'm like, at this point, this is for my sanity that I need to stop watching this, you know? RIP Grandpa, but I need to get the most out of my Twitch Prime sub. What are you talking to me for? You calling me Grandpa? Why? Hearing fleas cough is a German idiom for when you're saying you're imagining things. I'm hearing fleas cough. That's pretty good. What's the German translation of it? Because I have a hard time believing that you would say that in English. So, like, how would you say that in German, in the native language? The native tongue. How much is left in the speedrun? Got it right here. Or right here, rather. Bing! Or, if you do !CFroute in the Twitch chat, or if you're in the YouTube chat, check the description of the live stream, and you'll get linked to the spreadsheet that gives you a breakdown of 160 things that I've caught to this point. And you can get a more detailed explanation. Yeah. This would also probably be where I'd look for the flea if I still needed it as well. But, I don't. Flo Hustenhuren. Why did I even ask? Why did I even ask knowing that I wouldn't be able to pronounce it? Why did I ask? I knew I wouldn't be able to say it. Maybe because it would humor the people who do know how to say it. But why did I ask knowing that you would tell me what it is in German, and I would be like, Hinga-dinga-durgen. And you'd be like, dude, that's just not, whatever. Oh, you assumed it was like a follower count. Yeah. No, it's 160 to 209 things totally donated. Has Dag done the Wild World Museum yet? Wii U input delay is gonna annoy the heck out of him for that one. Yeah. I mean, I could emulate it, and that would fix that problem. But then Wild World still just has the problem of running like shit, even if you're emulating it, because the game just runs like shit. Like that's just how it's natively built. Yeah, I don't know. Wild World is definitely for a reason the last one that I'm doing. Yeah. That is very much on purpose, because it's probably the least desirable of all the ones to play. I know you asked what it is in German. I'm saying it's my fault for asking when I knew that I wasn't going to be able to do it. And then you rightfully told me what it is. And I'm like, oh yeah, why did I ask when I knew that my stupid ass wasn't going to be able to pronounce it? I know what I did. I know. I'm guilty. It's me. It's completely on me, is what I'm saying. It's completely my fault. Yeah. No, that's Swedish. Yeah, but you know what I mean. What is this? Melons runs it quite well with upscaling. My thing with Wild World is the frame rate and the clunky controls. Does it fix either of those things? Because, like, the frame rate is what really bugs me. Came from YouTube, don't have time to watch a stream, but wanted to let you know how entertaining your videos are, and I had to follow over here. Hey, I appreciate that. Thanks for coming over from YouTube. Appreciate that. Thank you. Impressive chart. I only understand like 50%, but how long does it typically take to do this speedrun? I don't know. I've never seen it done from start to finish. Not to say I'm the first one to do it, but maybe the first to do it in like its full exposure? I don't know. Like, people have no doubt completed the museum in City Folk, but if they recorded it and uploaded it to YouTube so that it could be documented in some way, therefore I have a precedent of how much time it would take? I don't think so. But maybe it has. I haven't really made the effort to look, to be honest with you. I haven't really made the effort to look. Why did you get rid of the fingers on the thumbnail? I don't know. Because it's a pain in the ass to, like, make new thumbnails every day. It's already, like, a pain in the ass enough to make new thumbnails every day. Let alone, like, find out ways to add more fingers onto his fucked up hand. And so I decided instead to just Photoshop his mouth out and replace it with a human mouth, because I thought that that would be funny. I don't know. And it's like, the fingers are funny, but like, they're not really what conveys what day we're on, that would be the giant number that's in the thumbnail. The thing that says day 9 for today. So I thought the fingers were just kind of like a redundant way of saying that it's day 9, and being that they were a pain in the ass to change every time I wanted to stream, I got rid of them in favor of just fucking up the thumbnail in other ways. If you guys think the mouth is fucked up, by the way, if you saw the thumbnail today and you're like, man, that's fucking weird, I don't like that. Whoa, boy, you don't even know what's coming. I made a new batch of them yesterday. And spoiler alert, every day the face gets a new humanoid feature. Humanoid? Isn't that like what Miku is? So maybe not. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, fuck, he's on the other side of the goddamn river. Oh, no, he better still be there when I'm over there. He better not be gone. I'm gonna be sad. Let me stop running, maybe. Because he was over here, and I saw him skitter this direction. And man, his ass is gone, isn't it? His ass is gone. Fuck! I'm gonna do, like, a perimeter search here, but, like, I'm pretty sure his ass is gone. Oh, it's a Vocaloid. Yeah, you're right, you're right. Thank you, by the way, Sharkpog, for the tier 1. Appreciate it. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. I'm gonna do, like, an entire perimeter search of this, like, upper area over here. But, dude, I cannot imagine his ass is still here. I cannot imagine his ass is still around. He probably, like, went off and despawned. And that's fucking bullshit. I feel like that's happened to me so many times with these stupid dragonflies. It happened to me twice with the banded dragonfly, where I got it to spawn, but it spawned on, like, the opposite level of the one that I was on. So I was on the top level, and it spawned on the bottom level. And I literally had to reach down from the top level to go get it. And it worked, but, like... And now I got one spawning on the other side of the river when the bridge wasn't nearby. And I'm just like, alright, I guess I'll just go fuck myself then. Because, yeah, I mean, you can see, man, he doesn't seem to be around anymore. I was, like, over here. And, yeah, I saw him on the other side of the river, and I had to go all the way around. And those things are so fucking fast that there's pretty much no shot. If you let that thing get away, like, out of sight, you're going to have a hard time finding it again. And the fact that I had to go all the way around to get to the bridge meant that I pretty much knew it was over from the second I saw he was on the other side of the river. Maybe what the play should have been was I sat there and, like, stood still and saw if he would come to me, but I don't think that would have worked either. Man, that sucks.
Yo.
Ugh. Hey, thanks DLG for the tier 1 as well. I appreciate that. Thank you. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, because, I mean, man, we checked this whole damn town at this point, pretty much, and I haven't seen it. It was a doomed encounter. It was pretty much over from the start, wasn't it? Maybe there is some strat for when you encounter that situation where it's on the other side of the river, or in a place where basically you have to, like, go around to get to. Maybe there is some strat for that, but I feel like that's just unlucky, you know? And that's happened with the dragonflies now a few times. Like, the only place I haven't checked is, like, down here on this, like, bottom right corner of the town. And that's not really where he was, or where it looked like he was going, so yeah, he's gone. Man. Oh well. I need a long net, yeah. I need to, like, have like a blowgun, and I need to like hit him with, like, a pebble or something, or pick up a rock and try to hit him. No, I wouldn't do that. It's fucked up. All right, whatever. Teleport? Yeah, I don't know. If I had, like, the vaulting pole, that could work, so I don't have to go around, get to a bridge, but yeah. A little bit, like, about 12 years too early for that one. So, whatever. Do you speak any other languages beside English? No. Which, no is no in, like, a bunch of different languages, so that doesn't... What if I'm, like, saying no in Spanish, and I know No, but I don't. I'm telling you, like, no, I don't. Inside the house looks amazing. Thank you. Do you feel at peace when you're in there? Do you feel as though that if you were a painting, right, and there was, like, a 50-50 base odds of you being fake or real, like a forgery or a real, genuine, authentic painting, like you feel as though you would be more inclined to be real, right? Like, that's kind of what I'm going for, right? I'm kind of going for, like, a genuine, like, authentic look, and I think that I kind of, like, did that well, right? How come Twitch chat's below YouTube chat? I don't know. Why is the sky blue? Because it just is. It doesn't have, like, an ulterior motive or reason. Well, it does, because of, like, chemistry. But it's not like somebody personally controlled the chemistry of the Earth and made the sky blue, you know? It just is the way it is. It was that way when you're born, and, I mean, hopefully it's probably that way when we're all off this Earth, right? Could be, like, red or orange or, like, you know, in case of, like, nuclear fallout, but chances are, for the same reason that the sky is blue from the day that you're born to the day that you die, is the reason why the Twitch chat is below the YouTube chat, for reasons that I didn't really think about it when I made it.
Dude.
Thanks, Taiga Tenori, for the 3 months. Prime, appreciate it. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. Thanks for the Prime. Thank you. Yeah, you just are. No ulterior motive or reason for it. How many hours of sleep have you lost collecting everything in a video game? 0. I only do... I stream like 3 to 4 hours a day. And I stream during times where I would otherwise be awake. So, 0. Big boy. I don't know what this could possibly be, but you know what? Let's just keep our fishing skills sharp. Let's stay sharp here. Might as well. We don't need to catch fish right now, but... You know, we might need to later if we get this petal tail before too long. Actually, the sky is blue because particles in the atmosphere scatter predominantly blue light. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, though. Is like, there is a chemical reason as to why the sky is blue. Whoa, that was a fucking intense splashing sound. Did you hear that? That sounded like a fucking wave crashing in from the Pacific Ocean. Gee, it sounded like a tsunami. Golly, why was that so loud? That was crazy. That was like, geez, you think I threw back like a fucking blue whale. Goodness gracious me. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, yeah, everything has a reason, I suppose. It just doesn't mean it has, like, a motive. I thought it was because you consider us beneath YouTube. Yeah, see, that's what I was like... That's probably what you might want to think, but... No, I just kind of did it because that's how I did it, you know? First time seeing someone separate Twitch and YouTube chat, but it seems smart in a way. Actually, if it was up to me and I knew of a way to do it, and I have been pointed to ways to doing it, I just haven't bothered to, like, actually do it, I would actually prefer them to be together, like, as one big chat, and then maybe, like, a little, like, badge next to their name to indicate whether that chat came from a Twitch or a YouTube comment. That's actually the way I'd prefer it to be, but... yeah... In the meantime, until I do that, this is the best I thought to do. So, yeah, I'd actually kind of prefer it to be... I would prefer it to be together, just with, like, a distinguishable way to see where the chat message came from is ideal, I think, but yeah. Is this a new Switch 2 Animal Crossing? It looks way better than New Horizons. Okay. You almost had me fucked up, so good bait, because you almost had me going, but no, it's not, it doesn't look better, it's the design. The design does not mean the graphics. The graphics are like 480p. The design might look better, but I don't think the frame rate as well, but like, no, the graphics doesn't look bad. Dude, you almost had me turning purple, so nice bait. Nice try, anyway. Or maybe, yeah, actually good bait, because that actually had me winded there, even like parodying how I would react. But, no. I am, like, kind of lightheaded now, though, so you kind of got me fucked up. Good job. Your videos are so gas, bro. Keep it up. That means good, right? That doesn't mean, like, gas, like, fart from an ass, right? That means, like, good. Like, good gas. Like the, I don't know, kind of shit like 93 premium at the station, right? That's what you mean. I think that's what that means, right? I grew up playing this. I never enjoyed New Horizons. I think that if that's the case, then maybe it's, I don't know. I do really like this game. Let me say, like, I do really like this game, and I like how it looks. It's a pretty good looking game for its time. But like the design and the style of it is maybe my favorite. Like these goofy short villagers with like the big heads before they elongated them in New Leaf, actually, it was. And like the still like very cartoony Animal Crossing style, I think is better of a design choice than New Horizons, like kind of almost trying a little too hard to be like realistic looking. I do think that, like, design-wise, this is my favorite, yeah. Graphically, no, I don't think it does have anything on New Horizons, which is a game that's HD. The frame rate's better, for sure, and that is why it's among my favorite to play as well. But yeah, I don't know. It is a good game, though. It is a good game. And I don't think it's entirely nostalgia to say that it is a good-looking game, too. And a fun game, for sure. I love this game, but it's all nostalgia. I don't think it should be all nostalgia. I think it's like a mixture, man. That's what it is for me, anyway. It's a mixture between, like, yeah, I loved playing this game when I was a kid. But, like, I love playing it now, too. This game is, like, look how, you know, villagers don't move like this, man. In New Horizons, they don't. You don't move like this. You can't do this. That's crazy, man. You don't move like that. They can't do that in New Horizons. You would end up looking like you're doing like this, you know, because it's like slow and kind of like, but this game, it's snappy, it's good, I love it. It's like, look how fast, you can't do that. This game's a hoot. What are we hunting right now? The giant petal tail. He's spinning, man, right? Yes, look at him, he's moving. Golly, is he moving. Yeah, giant petal tail. Hardest bug in the game. By probably most people who know this game, and the bugs in it would agree. I saw one. Other side of the river. Had to walk around the river to get to the bridge to cross the river, and by the time I got there, he was gone. Sore subject. I don't really want to talk about it. But, yeah. So we saw one. That's encouraging. That it didn't, you know, we didn't go the whole length of the stream without seeing one, and I have to sit there being like, man, what the fuck am I doing? Is this possible? And if it gets to 7 o'clock, because it's entirely realistic that it will roll over to 7 o'clock while I'm looking for this thing. So once it does, we need to go back to 5 o'clock, because again, this thing's only available for 2 hours out of the day. No, dude, for a 2008 game, this does not look horrible. Absolutely not. And also, the Wii wasn't, like, the most graphically superior console at the time. Like, the Xbox 360 and the PS3, I believe, were also out at that time. And those games, or those systems had, like, way more hardware capabilities than the Wii did, I'm pretty sure. I think the Wii was, like, one of the first Nintendo consoles where they were like, I don't really care about making it the latest and greatest hardware, but what I do care about is making it unique in the sense of, like, the motion controls. I think that's when they kind of stopped caring to be, like, part of the console wars. Like, who can make the latest and greatest graphically demanding system, you know? I think that was when they kind of stopped caring about that. So, the Wii wasn't out to make games look great, but even still, this game does look good, right? It does. This game would look great coming out in 2025. I would expect it to be at least, like, HD if it came out in 2025. But, Yeah, I mean, dude, if they wanted to, like, rehash this game for a quick buck, I would very much enjoy it still, even if nothing else changed. I mean, I would want some things to be tweaked, maybe, but I just punched the mic, sorry. I would want some things to be different, but, like, honestly, if they just upscaled the graphics and made it run, like, as smooth as it does already, and just, like, made it a bit higher definition, I'd eat that shit up. I sadly, being the asshole that I am, I would drop 60 on that. Yeah. I mean, at least it's a vested interest of mine because it's my job, but, like, you know, maybe even if I wasn't a streamer and a content creator, I still might. I don't know, man. Just to, like, get it on a new system, you know? HD and bigger inventory? See, I don't even know, because, like, these games are just, like, charming in their old antiquities, including the small pockets. But, like, I don't know. I think there'd still be some things I might want changed, you know? Like, there's probably, like, Japanese or Korean or European exclusive items that are in those respective versions. I'd like all those items together in like a remaster of this game, or like even just a port, you know? I'd like to have all that stuff together. That'd be nice. Also, get rid of things that are multiplayer exclusive, like Katie and Caitlyn, or make it so that they can actually be done without multiplayer. Or, crazy idea, make it so that people can play multiplayer again. Make it so that you can play with your friends again. Like on, like, the Switch 2's connectivity. That'd be cool. Don't get rid of anything online. Make the ability to play online again accessible. That'd be cool. That's literally the deluxe mod. Yeah, okay, I know, but, like, I'm saying if Nintendo wanted to make a quick buck, this is what I would want them to do. I understand, like, fans have done all these things, because I'm probably just echoing sentiments that fans have already wanted, but still. Re-releasing Animal Crossing GameCube wouldn't be too future-proofed, since the game will stop working in 2030. It won't stop working, it'll just roll back to 2000, right? It'll still be perfectly fine. It's not like some Y2K situation where it's gonna break your console. Well, I guess it will be a Y2K situation where it will do nothing, and it'll be fine. But only through the hard work of, like, a lot of software engineers who probably didn't get paid enough to do so. Anyway, it will be fine, right? Still on world record pace? I don't know. I don't know. What's the world record? Anyone want to fill me in? ACCF multiplayer was so hard to get working. I wouldn't know, man. I didn't even have Wi-Fi until like 2010. And then when I did, I don't think many people played this game anymore. This game wasn't that popular relative to other Animal Crossings. I know a lot of people played Wild World longer than they played City Folk. People viewed City Folk as just like Wii Wild World, which is not entirely inaccurate. Don't you remember? Nintendo hates their customers. Yeah, totally. I feel like the old Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, they hold up, but quality of life and higher quality graphics are good. Yeah, I'd like to see, I don't know, I'd like to see this at least ported to a modern system, you know? I'd like to see it, but, I mean, in the meantime, at least I have it on, like, the Wii U, so I can play it on, like, Nintendo first-party hardware. That's nice, because, again, I like playing games on their intended hardware. I like playing games the way that they were made to be played. I like playing this game with the Wii remote and the nunchuck on a Wii U. I like that. That feels like the right way to do it. So that's why I'm like, if I like had to emulate it, I wouldn't really like it as much, I don't think, you know? No English full museum runs right now. What about other countries? Because I'm like, dude, has anyone done this and documented the amount of time that it took to do? I'd be interested in knowing. My GameCube's internal clock stopped working. Now I have to time travel. Couldn't you just, like, find the earliest year on the GameCube that matches the current year as far as, like, what day of the week that, like, the current day is? You know what I mean? Like, okay, theoretically, the GameCube's clock does stop working at 2030, which that's not theoretical. I think that is true, like, literally. So once that happens, like, 2031 comes along, all right, and your GameCube rolls back to the year 2000 because the clock stops. Couldn't you just find, like, the first year in the GameCube where January 1st, 2031, I 1 in 7 chance that I'm right. Let's say that that's a Wednesday. Couldn't you just find whatever is the first year starting from 2000 that starts on a Wednesday and then just do it like that? Just pretend that the year is the same year? Like, how often does the year even come up in the game? Like, it's not a big deal that you're playing in the wrong year. As long as the days are synced, right? I think you could just do that, and then you're fine for the next, what, 20 however many years? Like, as long as the leap years would line up, right? I feel like you'd be fine. Genius, actually. January 1st, 2031 will be a Wednesday. Whoa, dude. Nice, man. Nice. 1 in 7 shot. Wow, I must be one lucky bastard. I'm going to walk out this door, and there's going to be a giant petal tail right outside, right? Or did I use up all my luck getting that right? Getting the 1 in 7 chance. Whatever. Whatever. Man, I wish I would have gotten that wrong if it meant getting a giant petal tail a little sooner. Oh, well. Rats! It's all fucked up now. I just used all my fucking luck for the day. Shit. Damn it, man. You biffed it. I did. I biffed it, man. Shit. Whatever. I'll keep going. What the fuck happened there? Did you see that? The dude, like, teleported. He, like, snapped back to the ground. The monkey's paw curls one finger. Aw, man. I thought of, like, a pretty funny, albeit lewd thing with the monkey's finger. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it, but it's pretty funny. It's lewd. It's like, it's too lewd. And, like, I'm not, like, against being lewd sometimes, so that's how you know it's kind of, like, a little too lewd. That's how you know. It's, like, it's one step beyond the line that I think I try to draw. Alright, man. Well, dude, you're acting like I said it. I didn't. What's up, Canvas Crossing? I think they already made that joke on Tumblr. Oh, I'm not surprised. I very much reckon that what I put... If you could put 2 and 2 together and, like, assume what I was talking about in my head, yeah, you could probably be like, yeah, you're not the first one to have thought of that, but... Yeah, especially Tumblr. Man, is there a way to get mosquitoes to spawn, but petal tails?
User gifted a tier 1 sub to Fairy Telly.
Oh, dude, thanks, Anonymous, for the gift sub to Fairy Telly. Hey, thank you. And Fairy Telly, enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. Thanks so much, Fairy Telly. Or Anonymous. But yeah, also Fairy Telly. I mean, you had to be here, right, to get that. So yeah, thank you as well. Thanks. Is there a way to get mosquitoes to not spawn and petal tails to spawn? Because that would really help me out here. But I'm really thinking that that's not going to happen. So I'm like, what if it's raining? I can bet you that if it's raining, the petal tail would not spawn. Mosquitoes probably also not, but, you know, still doesn't really help. Move. Like, I guess what I'm asking is, like, is there anything more I can do? Or is this just how it is? Because, like, I think this is just how it is. No flowers. Only a couple of trees. You can't keep things from spawning on the ground, right? That's not possible, so... Unless you want to put patterns down, but I don't know if I'm about to do all that. This is limbo. Yeah, I think this is just kind of how it has to be. Get in the water. Holy shit. Thanks, Anonymous, for the 10 gifted subs. What the fuck? Thanks.
Dude.
Oh. What? Valorant? What's Valorant out here doing gifting 5 subs as well? What? Oh, are they doing some, like, promotion where, like, if you gift some subs, Valorant will, like, match that for, like, a certain amount of subs? Is that what they're doing? Valorant gifts 5 for every 1. Gives 5 for every 10, you mean, right? Because every 1, I'd be like, you should all fucking... it's in my best interest to make it so that all you subscribe right now. So that I could get 5 subs in 1? No, I think Valorant... Okay. I was like, what the fuck is Valorant doing in here? I'm like, is that some, like, person's username? And they just, like, yoinked that back in, like, 2008? Or is that, like, official the video game Valorant? 1 for every 5. Well, then why did I get... Well, I got 5, but I was gifted 10, so that sounds like 1 for every 2. Anyway, thanks, Anonymous, for the 10. I very much appreciate it. If you got a gift sub, courtesy of Anonymous, say thank you and enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. And then, yeah, thanks for... I mean, I want to thank Valorant for it, but really, it was kind of Anonymous for, like, making it happen. So thank you as well for the 5 more. I don't want to, like, you know, bend over backwards to thank the game. Because, I don't know, it's not very personal, is it? It sounds like something that they're just doing for promotion's sake. But, yeah, anyway. Oh, Jesus Christ, you hear that bird out there going... You hear that? That thing was loud. Damn, dude. That sucker is, like, right outside my window. Did you hear that? Damn, Elizabeth! Thanks for the 5 more gifted subs. Jiminy Christmas, man. Thank you. And then that made Valorant give another 1 sub. Man, so what kind of logic is that? So 10 gets me 5. 5 gets me 1. I don't know, dude. Whatever. Thanks so much for the 5 gifted, Elizabeth. And if you got a gift sub courtesy of Elizabeth, say thank you. And enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. Thank you so much. I feel like I haven't, like, acknowledged the chat message in a while because I've been trying to figure out this gift sub thing. Hi, how's everyone doing? You still with me? Man, fuck Valorant. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I want to be, like, shouting out Valorant, man. I'm not a big fan of the game. Well, I never played it. I can't really say that, you know? Do you hear this fucking bird? Hang on, let me see if it picks up on the mic if I don't talk. I don't think it does. I don't think you hear it. This thing is fucking loud. It's right in my damn ear. Yeah, wait, you do hear it. You do hear it. Do you? It stopped. Dude, keep going. We hear it. I love those guys. They're goobers. What are they? What is that bird? Is that a blue jay? Blue jays are the biggest assholes ever, so it is a blue jay. Yo! Trying to see if I can get a look at them, dude. I mean, you can hear it, man. You know how close. You can see how you can hear how close that thing is, man. I'm trying to get a peep at that thing. They are a really obnoxious bird, aren't they? That thing is like real, like that is a screech, man. That is a screech. They're pretty though. I wanted to see if I can't get a look at them, but I couldn't find him. He must have flew away because I don't hear him anymore either. I use the app Merlin to identify it. It's so fun. Yeah, that is kind of fun. But like, usually I don't get close. They don't get close enough for me to like. I have to like describe it to you guys. Help! I thought the red circle was something Dag added for the fly, but I thought that that's no. Wait. Yeah, it's something the game does when you catch something really small. It'll be like here. It's right here. It's in your hand. Here. It'll actually say here in GameCube version as well. It's funny. Oh. Yeah, in this game, it's just a red circle. Like, they were doing, like, the YouTube thumbnails before the YouTubers were doing it. Fuck Blue Jays. Hey, what is a Yankees fan, man? Jeez. Yeah, his pedal tail, man. This pedal tail, man. Can you do the thing in this game where you back the dragonflies up against the ocean and they, like, stop because they don't want to fly out of bounds? Or do they actually just fly out of bounds in this game? Also, this motherfucker, every time I walk by him and he's got that fishing rod dangling about, I always think it's a fucking dragonfly. He keeps getting me fucked up with that thing, swinging that damn thing around, making me think it's a dragonfly. I don't know if that's gotten you guys either, but, like, every time I see his ass with a fishing rod out, I'm like, oh, there it is. No, it's his fucking fishing rod again. Put that away. He keeps fucking getting me with that. With cliffs, I think you can. I think that if they're, like, high enough, they actually will just fly above you. So, I mean, I'll try it, man, because I already seen one of them that I wasn't able to get because I had to cross the river and it got away. And I had to, like, go all the way around to the bridge, and by the time I got to where it was gone. And I really want to, like... So, and now that I'm not finding another one, I'm like, man, that was really lucky to have even found the one. I want to make absolute certain that I don't blow it if I do find another one, because this is getting really tedious. Do you plan to stream until you catch it? Well, I mean, look, if it's going to take like 8 hours to catch it, I'm not going to stream for 8 hours today. That is the plan, tentatively, but I will say, if I go like 4 hours without getting it, I'm probably just not gonna. I'll probably just save it. I got to keep my fishing skills sharp here. He ain't even by the water. Dude, for real, what is he doing with that thing out, man? His ass is not even fishing. He's not even by the water. He's like, I don't know what he's doing, man. Get that out of here. Skeeter. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'll try going like the counterclock. No, it'd be clockwise around my island. I was doing counterclockwise. I'll try going clockwise. I don't know. I don't know if that'll change anything. I'll try it, though. I hate when people say clockwise and counterclockwise. It's like, you're gonna make me think about how the fucking clock works. You're gonna make me think about what direction the hand goes on the clock, man. Come on, just say left or right. You got me fucked up. I hate when people say clockwise and counter. I know I just did it, but like, I don't like it. Kid Cat? I know, dude, right? Again, I might have used up all my luck on things that didn't necessarily need to happen for me to complete this run. Like, Kid Cat's awesome, and I love that I got him, but like, if it's keeping, if luck is like a stat that gets assigned to me in real life, and I used up all my luck points on getting Kid Cat, this is such a stupid way of putting it. It's like, literally, dude, you could not put this in a stupid, more online manner.
If I had luck points, and I had to assign luck points to my Animal Crossing speedrun, I would have used them all to get Kit Kat on my island instead of a giant petal tail.
Like, alright, dude, just like, you guys could just picture boogers coming out of your nose. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Hey, Dag Nation. I missed a few streams, but I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Daggers. The Daggers. That's so hard, man. Probably cough with their tongue out, too. They do be doing, like, the infant cough, like... They probably, yeah. Oh, God, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, at least he's by the water now. Do they only spawn by the water, these dragonflies? I know like red dragonflies do that, but... The petal tails do it? Ah! And then they sneeze outward. Yeah, I know. It sounds dangerous, man. Like, yeah. It's kind of hard, right? You ever be open to a challenge involving trying to get every type of villager on a single island or every villager type? Probably not, because you think about it and it's like, what would you have to do to go about doing that? You'd have to do a lot of villager hunting. And what is villager hunting if not just like banging your head against the wall several hundred times until you get the one villager on the island that you want? You know? Except I guess in this case it's not one villager, it's a species or a villager or like something, some credential. But I'll be honest, the idea of that does not sound very fun because I don't really enjoy villager hunting that much. I like doing it for like a little bit, and then I get like bored of it after like, I don't know, 10 islands. Like it just, it drags on so long, and the game is so... His ass is just facing the cliff with his fishing rod out. And the game like loads so slow that it's tedious. And after a little while, like, the excitement of, oh, what villager could this be on this next island, it wears off pretty quickly, you know? And so kind of anything involving an excessive amount of villager hunting is kind of no. It's kind of a no from me, dog. Are they called sisterly types, or do they use the Japanese name, which I'm forgetting right now? Uchi. I think they were called... I always called them Uchi when they were in New Leaf. And then New Leaf, I think, leaned more into the Western name, which is sisterly. And so now I call them sisterly. But yeah, they were Uchi for a while. To me, anyway. Maybe they were always sisterly to others. I just joined the stream. How's it going? Pretty good. I'm just looking for the petal tail, and it's dragging on. But not to an extent that I didn't kind of expect. If I go like the whole rest of the stream without getting it, then I'm kind of like, that's a little ridiculous. But it's still nowhere close to the amount of time that I kind of allocated in my mind that this could take, you know? For as much as I'm bitching and complaining about it already, it's kind of already... It's kind of like still to the within the degree that I kind of expected, you know? Oranges don't fuck with the spawns, right? I would actually think, if anything, the oranges would help, because where an orange is, like a locust couldn't spawn, or a grasshopper or something, you know? I don't know if that's actually true, but I certainly don't see how it would be hurting it. And if anything, it'd be helping, right? Because of what I said, but I don't know if that's how it works, to be honest. If I was a bug, I would want to spawn on an orange. Yeah, right? Kinda. I don't know. For that reason as well. I feel like they really can't be hurting. Maybe, though. Who knows? If somebody can dig up data that says, yeah, you need to pick up those oranges, young man, I'd be like, alright, I'll do it. You got the data to back it up? I'd believe it. I'll do it. I just don't think it would. Thanks so much, Despoticus, for the Prime. 2 months in a row. Appreciate it. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. I appreciate it. If I was you, I would give up on finding it just because I wouldn't be able to stay awake. It's 2:59 p.m. It's not that late. I don't know, I have a hard time believing I would just fall asleep right about now, you know? Also, like, me streaming and yapping, it's enough to keep you entertained, right? Like, if I was doing this in my own time, yeah, for sure, I'd be, like, bored as hell. But that's why I'm doing it while streaming. So I'm not only keeping myself entertained, it's my job. And I'm getting paid for it. You know, like, I would take a nap. Yeah, I guess that's fair, but... That's fair. Maybe they're narcoleptic. Yeah, maybe, but I feel like that has nothing to do with the Dragonfly or Animal Crossing. I feel like that has to do with them being narcoleptic. Ambien can make you sleep at 3 p.m. Yeah, and, like, killing me and shooting me with a gun in the head until I'm dead would also put me to sleep at 3 p.m. So, yeah, I mean, if we're gonna pull out, like, the extreme angles, then sure. Like, putting me in a headlock and cutting off the ability for me to breathe would certainly, like, put me to sleep at 3 p.m. So, sure. Yeah. No, definitely. Any tips for new streamers? Just curious. Oh, boy. What's your goal? Like, what's your intention? Kind of depends, right? Because, like, a streamer starts streaming for what reason? I can think of a few, right? One, and this is, like, not the reason why I think people should do it, but I'd be wrong to say that this isn't why people start doing it, and that's to make buku bucks, right? That's to be the next big rolling in the money streamer. The next big hot streamer, the hotness, right? That's not the reason why you should do it, though. But if your goal is to have fun doing it, well, that's like the best way. That's the best reason to do it, is to, yeah, have fun and build a community. Okay, so yeah, I think that's the right reason to do it for sure. Because, like, dude, while like, I don't think it's the right reason to get into it because you want to be the next big streamer, you certainly, as someone who wants to start streaming, like, you definitely want to grow, though, right? Like, growing is a goal. I just don't think that, like, A, you should expect to, like, blow up, and B, I also don't think you should expect it to happen very soon, because it's a long and daunting process, I must say. Growing on... I mean, I had to grow on Twitch, and that's fucking hard. And really, growing on Twitch was growing on YouTube. And then the YouTube people come over to Twitch, right? That's where it is. If your goal is having fun... Okay, so you have two goals. You want to have fun, and you want to grow, build a community, right? Having fun's easy, right? I think that if you've even started streaming, then you obviously find a level of enjoyment in doing it. Maybe it's the consistency of having fun over doing it for a long period of time. Because, like, it might be fun for, like, a little bit, but keeping it fun for a long time is kind of the hard part. In which case, I would say, like... having a... This is me. Alright? I heard, like... Are they, like, conversating? Okay. I heard a weird noise. And I was like, what the hell was that? It was them talking. Posting VODs on YouTube helps. Yeah, for sure. Any other platform that you could use to bring traffic to whatever you're streaming on will for sure help. Keeping it fun, though, me personally, one of the least fun things about streaming is, like, having to stick to a schedule. And this is something that I do already. But if it was up to me, I'd just be, like, streaming whenever the hell I want. And when you, like, don't have a precedent, if you're just starting out, honestly, dude, stream whenever the hell you want. And play whatever the hell you want. That's the way to keep it fun for the longest amount of time. If you want a more... If you enjoy more structure to it, you can add that for sure. Really, like, you know what's fun for you, so just know what you enjoy the most and do that. Make it, like, so that it's not just something that's fun for a week. Keep it fun. Because if you want to grow, kind of leads into the next point. That's like, if you want to grow, you got to keep at it. You have to do it for a while, right? Because you're not going to be popping off right away unless you get really lucky or you're just, like, amazingly entertaining. Even if you are amazingly entertaining, you still might not grow because people... It's just hard to find streams, and people don't want to, like, look for new streamers a lot of the time, right? So, yeah, it kind of leans into point number 2, is, like, keep it fun for a long time because it's going to take a long time to grow a community. So, be consistent with it. Stay with it. It will be discouraging. If you're streaming a lot to 0 people, you're like, why am I doing this? I should just be playing the game on my own and not have the pressure of being entertaining while I do it, right? Yeah, I hit that point many times. And I don't really have advice for when you hit that point. You just gotta, like... That kind of goes back into, like, having fun with it. Streaming to no people shouldn't be a problem if you're having fun with it still, right? Yeah, stick with it, really. And yeah, like, put your VODs on YouTube. If you have the effort with it to do so, and it is a lot of effort, edit them down, make them into shorts. Put those shorts or videos on other streaming or other video sharing platforms. Twitch gave you the liberty to stream on multiple platforms. Try that if you wanna. This is all if you wanna. You know, editing content down, and especially your own content, where it's like, man, I already seen and done all this because I'm me. Why do I want to look at this again and break it down? I know, I get it. And I hate making shorts. And it's probably not financially viable for you to hire someone else to do it. So, yeah. But the more you can put yourself on other platforms, the more that can drive traffic to your stream. You're really, like, it's like you could fish with one lure, or you could, like, throw 5 lures out there, right? You're going to make your odds better of people finding you. I'm not a YouTuber. I have my own website and blog and just do what I want and have a few minutes who like my... Yeah, a few mutuals who like your style and stuff. Right. And, like, maybe that's the end goal, right? Is maybe just a few people enjoying your stuff. Maybe the end goal isn't, like... I think we've glorified, like, the American dream, in a way, to put it. Where it's like, if you're not becoming, like, exorbitantly wealthy or successful in doing what you do, then that's a failure. It's not. Your happiness is the goal, really. And if you find happiness in only, like, 3 people watching your stream, and those 3 people are you're all, like, really close and your buddies, that's fun. And maybe that's your end goal. Maybe your end goal is having tens of thousands of people watching you and making you rich beyond your wildest dreams. Sure. Absolutely. Hell, I wouldn't say I'd be against that, right? Sure. 100%. I'd be crazy to tell you that, like, no, I don't want to be rich doing, like, this job that, all things considered, is extremely cushy. Look, dude, I get paid a decent living doing what I do. It's not, like, mind-boggling amounts of money, by no means. It's really, like, your pretty, like, average salary. But the fact that it's so cushy and awesome and I don't have to work that much doing it makes it all the better. Thanks, KD Cadenza Live, for the tier 1. I appreciate that. Thank you. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. I appreciate that. So, like, I'm pretty happy that I even get paid, like, a decent salary to do what I do. And I'm like, this is awesome. Because I'm like, I don't work that much, really. So I'm content to be where I'm at, where I make, like, a decent salary. I mean, you're telling me that I could be, like, making buku bucks doing this? Hell, I wouldn't say no to that. But I'm also pretty happy with where I'm at. So if I would stay here for the rest of my life until I retire, that's pretty cool too. You gotta find where you're happy at, and you gotta stick with it, you know? And while it's okay to have while it's okay to have, like, dreams and goals of being more popular or making more money or whatever it is that you seek, that's okay to have those, like, dreams and goals. Maybe the expectation is... Maybe not expectations, because I feel like you'd be leading yourself to, like, disappointment. Because... And that's not even against your skill as a streamer. That's literally just, like, the name of the game. It's really fucking hard to grow in a very oversaturated streaming market, such as YouTube and Twitch and all the other platforms. It's just the way it is, you know? It's just the way it is. You pronounced my name right. Cadenza. Is that what I said? Did I say it right the first time and the second time I got it wrong? That'd be so me. Cadenza. It's fun. I like it. Anyway, that's my streaming advice. I just started a YouTube channel for a while, but I don't know if I would like video editing. Well, you're not gonna know unless you try, right? And besides, like, you make a few YouTube videos to, like, see if you like video editing, and you realize that you don't like it. And you're like, oh man, I really put, like, a few videos out there all for nothing. It's not for nothing. You realize you don't like it. And that's something, man. I'd rather know that I don't like it and having wasted my time figuring out that I don't like it than having not done it at all and leaving myself to wonder, you know? Me personally, you want to know something? I don't like video editing that much. I don't like video editing that much. I like the product that it makes, which is why I do it. That's where I get my motivation from, to do it in spite of the fact that I'm not really that big of a fan of it. Video editing kind of stinks. I don't really like it that much. But I like my videos. I like how they come out, and that's where I get my motivation from. So, you know, maybe you might not even like the process, but you'll like the product, and maybe that'll be enough for you. All right, go fuck yourself. Seriously, dude. Whatever. If you don't want to be caught, you don't gotta be caught. I don't care. Fuck it. Whatever. I'll go in here. For fuck's sake, I don't care. You gotta put yourself out there, though. Worst case scenario, you make 3 videos, like, they get 5 views, and you're like, okay, whatever. I figured out that I don't like it. Or you make 3 videos, and they get 5 views, and you realize, yeah, that was awesome, I want to keep doing that. And now you got a new hobby. A new hobby with the prospects of potentially making it more than just a hobby one day and a full-time job. But then, it becomes a full-time job, and then you have financial incentive to do what you used to do purely out of enjoyment. And that adds an aspect of stress to it. And you're like, I don't know if I want to add stress to it, to be honest with you, but I don't know, man. At the same time, you can. I have a hard time believing somebody would pass up the opportunity to start making money off their hobby, you know? I don't regret doing it, but certainly there were times that I enjoyed it more before I started making a living off of it because I didn't have to rely on me doing work to make a living. But then my living was something that I didn't like doing, which was like working in a factory, and I was like, this sucks. So by no means do I regret it, but it does add some stress to it, that's for sure. I'd be worried about turning my hobby into a job. I'll be honest with you, while you seem to be aware of like the stressors involved in something like that, and I would say that as long as you know what you'd be getting into, I think it's a good choice to do so. And the great thing about YouTube is that, like, look, it would suck, and it would be a hard decision for me to come to, and I would probably be very, like, sad, but I could just stop, you know? I could stop streaming. I could stop making YouTube videos. I put out a video or announcement that's like, hey guys, I'm done. Sorry. And people would be sad. I'd be sad. But yeah, whatever. You know? And if I ever wanted to do it again, I could just do it again. I could start it again. You know? That's nice. You have that flexibility. You have that ability. Most of my hobbies are not realistically profitable, so I keep my day job so I can do my hobbies. Yeah, a lot of hobbies are very hard to like monetize. Then again, in the age of the internet, you kind of can monetize everything. I really have a hard time believing that you have a hobby that would be impossible to monetize. For sure, like, so you probably have ones that are hard to do so, and ones that probably maybe the effort isn't worth it. Yeah, definitely. So, and maybe you don't want to, and that's okay too. That is perfectly fine. In the age of the internet, though, I have... Ooh. Slow, calm, steady. Alright, we at least got him in a good spot, you know? Like, we got... Oh, no. Don't go to the ocean. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. What the fuck? He's so fast! I was trying to... I like, specifically didn't run up to him as well because I was like, oh, no, this is gonna happen. Oh, fuck. Should I have snuck up on him? He was just chilling on the sign, and I'm like, that's easy money, dude. He was chilling on... Oh. All right. We're gonna sneak up on him this time. All right, we're not gonna... Very slow. Fuck it. Slow doesn't work. 161, baby. Let's fucking go. Oh, I hate this bastard. He's so hard to get. Please swap him. Oh, that bastard sucks. Oh, yes, man. Yes. Oh, that's the hardest bug in this game. Hardest bug in this game easily. I'm so glad I didn't lose him there. Holy shit. Oh, I was ready to get really mad there because I lost him a second time. Because that time I had every opportunity to get him. First time, it's like, whatever. I just got unlucky. That time, man, I had no excuses on that one. Thank God, man. Alright, let's get that thing in there. And we're going to move on. And we're going to update the spreadsheet. To... Alright, giant petal tail. 161? Yipper. Cool. That bastard bug's been caught. I think a bastard bug, by definition of my definition that I created, is like one that is like stupidly easy to get in theory, This guy's a bastard, but I don't know if he's a bastard bug, because he is just, like, really hard to get. The bastard bugs are, like, the ones that are, like, super common to get. And for whatever reason, in that run that I'm doing, they're just not spawning. And that's even more frustrating, honestly. To be honest with you, that's a kind of about the amount of time that I would have expected the giant petal tail to take. If you had asked me in my head, like, hey, throw a number out there for about how long you think that this thing's going to take, I would probably say, like, hour to an hour and a half, and I think that that's about what it took. It's pretty uncommon that, like, my head estimate for how long it'll take to catch something is right, but I think I kind of got that one right. It's like looking at a living ancestor of today's dragonflies, a vile ancestor. Yeah, get that thing in there. What's a bastard fish? In this run, the Dorado is kind of a... Well, again, but the Dorado is pretty rare, so, like, I don't know if I can really say that. Yeah, I don't know. Thoughts on house centipedes? I think you know me well enough to know what my answer to this will be. I feel like you know me well enough. I think most of you do. It's not even like you specifically. I think most of you kind of know what I'm going to say. Because first of all, what's the public opinion of house centipedes? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to say it leans towards the negative side. Now, what's my opinion of bugs in general? I think he could tell you that it leans heavily towards the negative side. So, with those two things in mind, where do you think that what do you think that I think about a house centipede? Because I'm going to be honest with you, man. I'm not too big on them. Yeah. I'm not too big on them. Alright, we're moving on to... What are we moving on to? We're moving on to August, later in August, the 16th, at 11 p.m., where we need the... Pulled up. Scorpion, tarantula for bugs. We got the tarantula. And the eel and jellyfish for fish. And we got the eel already. And the jellyfish is very common. You're right. You're probably wondering why this is specifically August 16th. Because the jellyfish is weird, and it only spawns in the second half of August in this game. Don't ask why. Don't know. Or is that true? I don't know. Am I pulling that out of my ass? It's something weird. Something's weird with the jellyfish. I think it does only spawn in, like, the second half. It's kind of weird. No, you're right. Okay, yeah. It's weird. I couldn't remember if that was the jellyfish or something else with, like, the salmon. I want to say the salmon does something similar where, like, halfway through the month, it'll go from spawning in, like, the base of the river to, like, further upstream in the river, which that at least makes sense, because that's, like, what salmons do in real life. I don't know what the fuck the jellyfish logic is, but whatever. It relates to jellyfish spawning real-life behavior or something? Interesting. I thought that was GameCube Nintendo. Maybe it is. But it's something similar to that either way. So yeah, anyway, the jellyfish, only available in, like, the second half of August. And that might be it, honestly, which might make it, like, the most exclusive fish in any Animal Crossing game. That being said, it's really common when it does spawn, so it won't be very hard to get. What is really going to be the hard thing to get in this time frame is the scorpion. But since we have, like, no trees and no flowers, I really don't think... I don't know. We're basically making it so that nothing else but the scorpion and other things that spawn on the ground can spawn. Or what's on, like, the 2 trees that I have remaining. So maybe it won't be that bad. We'll see. No way of knowing unless we do it. So let's do it. August 16th at 11 p.m. I thought the mitten crab and new leaf only spawn in the second half of the month too. Does it? The mitten crab, I'll be honest with you, if you ask me to name every fish, or, well, it's not really a fish, but you know what I mean. Everything that you can catch with a fishing rod in every Animal Crossing game, I'm gonna guess that there's like 100 or so. Ask me to name the, like, 100 that there've been, and I'll be honest, I think I would get down to, like, 5 or so that I cannot remember, and the mitten crab would probably be one of them. The thing is just so... random. I don't know. No other way to put it. It's kind of like a random guy, don't you think? 1 1 0 0. Alright, August 16th, 11 p.m. I'm I'm heading out now. Thank you for the stream. I always have a pleasure. God bless. You have a good rest of your day. Thank you. I go for 2 weeks, and this guy has a crisis about not seeing me. Crazy. We'll have to do a little bit of weed cleanup and flower cleanup as well. That's alright, though. Let's do that, actually. Let's do a round and, like, clean all that up and see if we can't get the scorpion. And if we don't, we don't. We will... try to get the jellyfish. Rolf! Oh, did Rolf move out? Oh, man, I kind of like that guy. I find it bizarre that the regular squid stayed as a fish and the octopus became a deep-sea creature. There is so many, like, little design choices that they've made over the course of this series that I would just be fascinated to know why they did it. I talked about it yesterday. Oh, that fucking bedhead again. God damn it. Man, you do not need to... It was only 2 weeks and I got bedhead. I thought it would be like a month. Thanks for the fan. By the way, should I put the net out? I don't know how scorpions work in this game. Is it like New Horizons where if I have my net out, it's going to come after me? Let's do it. Let's do this just to be safe. There's so many design choices that they've made across the course of this game, this series, where I would be fascinated to know why they did that, you know? Like, why did they make it so that... I talked about this yesterday. Why did they make it so that the day rolls over at 5 in the morning in New Horizons, but every other game before that it was 6 in the morning? Why? It's not even like I hate the decision. I don't. I don't hate the decision at all. It really is like very non-impactful where I can't really love it or hate it either way. It's not a big deal. But exactly, it's not a big deal. I'd still love to know, like, why'd you change it? Why'd you change it? That's weird. That's weird. Why'd you change that? You get bedhead after 7 days in this one? I just googled it, it's 15. Damn, so I went from the 1st to the 16th, so I like just slept long enough. Are you trying to keep Kit Kat? If he asks to move out and I have the option of saying no, I'll of course tell him no. But like, no, it's really like, I'd rather just get this done faster, and I'm not going to make a big stink about keeping Kit Kat here. Honestly, it's nice that he even blessed us with his presence for a little bit. Yeah, I'm not going to make a big stink about him staying, though. Like, I'm not going to go out of my way, right? I just kind of want to get this done. Local man fucks it up in the tulips. I know. Yeah, I should probably keep my shovel out because I'm going to need fossils, and I'll just use that, right? Probably smarter. I think the scorpion's faster in this game than the tarantula. They make different sounds as well. Both were faster than in Wild World. They were buffed. I remember in Wild World being fucking fast and terrifying and scary. But that's also because I was a child, and I probably didn't know how to play the game very well. Yeah, but if I, like, get rid of all... I mean, I don't even know what, like, could spawn on the flowers right now, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm giving myself a pretty good chance of making it spawn by making it so that basically nothing else can spawn. So hopefully we get a fair shake at a scorpion pretty quickly and we can see for ourselves. Yeah, I know you can hear them, like, skittering. But, yeah. So I'll keep an ear out. Nincompoop tag when? When Twitch decides that I'm worthy of the nincompoop tag, I guess. I don't make the tags, man. They choose me. I love the mustard-colored shirt, by the way. Thank you. I like this shirt, too. You can't see it because, like, the box is really small. My head box. It's pretty small, so like, you can't see finer details, but it has like a texture to it. It's not just like a plain old white well, not white. It's not a plain old mustard shirt. It's got like a little texture to it, and it kind of feels nice. Yeah. He missed the scorpion. Don't say that, because now I'm like fucked up. Don't say that. Don't say that. Are you rage baiting me? Are you baiting me? I gotta get out of the habit of saying rage bait, because honestly, it's just called trolling. Why did we stop calling it trolling? I guess moths can spawn. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Yeah, I can't really prevent that, huh? Oh well. Heading out by chat. Bye. It was by the trees. You know what? It's not that I don't believe you. It's just that if you are right, I would maintain more dignity by just blindly saying that you're wrong than going down there, realizing you were trolling me, and then looking like a fool. I'm going to maintain my dignity. And maybe be wrong. Maybe you're right. I'm going to accept that there is a chance that I'm wrong for not believing you. And I weigh that against the chance that I lose my dignity for going down there and only to realize that you're pulling my britches down. Because I'm like, man, nobody's backing you up here. You're the only one saying that. If I had like 2, 3, 4 other people being like, no, dude, they're right. Then okay, now I can start believing it. But like, it's just you. So I don't know. That's where I'm at. That's where my head's at. I'll just take, like, dude, that spawned, if there was, because if there was one down there, like, I literally just loaded in, which means it can't be that hard to find another one, right? It was there pretty quickly. The Regal Clock. Man, if they said the famous painting and my ass missed it, I'd be so sad. So sad. That scared the fucking shit out of me. I don't know why. Me, like, just coming up, like, straight up to the angle of that balloon scared the absolute daylight out of me. And I really don't know why. It's like, at no point did I think that that was, like, a threat or anything other than a balloon present in Animal Crossing City Folk. But I don't know, it, like, it terrified me. I don't know. It like, struck fear in my heart. And, I have no reasoning as to why exactly it did. It just did. Alright, we got all the weeds and flowers though, right? Cool. Alright, now we'll look for the jellyfish. Right? And the jellyfish won't take long. And I'm probably going to take a break after I get the jellyfish. Use the potty. And like, dude, today's stream, somebody needs to help me out here. So, by the way, jellyfish is like size 2, right? Which means this is too big. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. I'm pretty sure it is. Somebody needs to help me out here, okay? Because yesterday's stream and today's stream, I've had this problem where I might need to like go to a doctor. I don't know. It's not like a big deal, but okay, so like today's stream, after like maybe 30 minutes of streaming, nice. All right, yeah, jellyfish is really common. So now, scorpion. And I'm gonna take a break real quick because I don't know why, but like about 30 minutes into streaming today, like my left ear popped, and it's weird because, like, my left ear popped, but my right ear, it's not even like my right ear is closed. It's just like something in my left ear is, like, open now, and it's not in my right ear. And now my right ear is, like, feels different than my left ear, which is popped. And it's affecting, like, me talking. Because now I feel like, almost like, I don't know how to describe it. I feel like more vibration in my left ear than I do my right ear. And I don't really know why. And it's kind of bugging me because I feel like my head's like imbalanced. Like when I'm talking, and it's got me fucked up. Nothing hurts, and I don't really think that it's because of like a problem. But it's weird, and I don't like it. Is it like a sinus thing? Does yawning help? No, I think like yawning is what popped it. But the other one, it's not like I don't really need to pop it because it's not, like I said, it's not really closed, you know? It's really weird, and I don't understand it. And it happened all last stream, and it like affects me talking. It like fucks me up a little bit. And now it's happened again. And I kind of was having some bad allergies before stream, so maybe that's it, but I guess if there's like a way of like blowing your nose, I'll try to do that. But like there's no like, I don't know, I don't really have any like Lugers up there, so I don't really have anything to blow. Oh, I can fix that. All right, go fuck yourself, straw man. All right, I'm getting out of here. You guys are disgusting. Yeah, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. If you're enjoying the stream thus far and you're on Twitch, drop a follow. And if you're on YouTube, subscribe. I'll be back in a little bit. Don't go anywhere. I'll try to get the scorpion. Let me know if it comes out while I'm away. That'd be funny. All right, be right back. Yo. Where did Dag go? Yeah, I went to the potty. Among other things, I also did try blowing my nose, and I don't know. Having my headphones on maybe, like, makes it... No, let me put them on and let me see. Dude, that might honestly help, man. I didn't even, like, blow my nose, but what I did was I, like, took a tissue, and I, like, pushed it up against my nostrils to, like, close them, and then I like blew a little bit, and like I felt like my ears like opening. I don't know if that helped at all. Maybe it'll start doing it again in like 5 minutes, but it might have helped for now, or maybe I'm placeboing myself. I don't know. Hey, did a scorpion spawn? Yeah, you popped them. All right. Yeah, but like, yeah, whatever. No, see, it's doing it again. No, I literally think it started doing it just now again. It's almost like the way that I talk can make it better or worse, but like it's gonna happen at some point, I feel. What is going on with the Twitch chat right now? I don't know, man. I'd love to know the answer to that, just like consistently. Are you sick right now? I don't think so, but like maybe it could be like the preceding like first symptom of like getting sick. I think it's allergies. I don't know. I think it's like my allergies because they've been kind of bad the last couple of days. I don't know. Ow, 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 ow. I swear to God, I love this game, City Folk, I do. But it makes me use the Wii Remote. And I don't know why, but whenever I have to use the Wii Remote, a lot of times, okay. For every, like, I've probably done it like 3 times now. Maybe even more. Which means there's been, it seems like once every 10 hours or so, I drop the Wii Remote on my balls. And so whenever I have to play a Wii City Folk or any Wii game for an extended period of time, every 10 hours or so, my punishment for doing so is I drop the Wii Remote on my balls. So I just did it again. And like, it's not bad, but like, it's certainly not nice. Put a cushion on your lap. Maybe. Yeah, I might have to start doing that. I don't know. It's already kind of warm in here, though, and I don't know if I'd want to, like, start sweating. Might have marked the jellyfish and up the counter. Yeah, thank you. So wait, the counter... I think the counter's right. It's the checklist that was wrong. Am I wrong? No. It's the kids who are wrong. Yeah, no, I think the counter's right, though. I did forget to check it, though. Scorpion. Thanks for keeping us updated. Yeah, no problem, dude. I mean, if you're saying that, like, oh, dude, thanks for telling us that you dropped the Wii Remote on your balls. First of all, that's funny. And what is my job if not to entertain, right? Second of all, if you're saying that because you're like, oh, dude, TMI, thanks for oversharing, dumbass. All right. Not you personally who said that, because I take no issue with your comment. I do think it's funny. And it provides me with some things to talk about, which that's always nice. Aw, man. Alright, well, maybe this is, like, getting us... Maybe we can, like... I was like, oh, man. They're really, like, tame and timid in this game. No. Well, maybe. He definitely seemed pretty calm up until the very moment that I swung next to him and missed. And I was like, oh, let's use this as practice. Let's use this as, like, a way of practicing for when I actually need to get the scorpion. Well, I think I have some things that I can improve on, that's for sure. Yeah, so let's be a bit more careful of where we're aiming next time. Whatever. It does seem like, though, me finding one and, like, getting bit is not a big deal. Just don't miss, right? Just don't miss. Seems to be the thing. Okay, got it. That was good practice. We needed that. I needed that. I'm glad that that happened with the tarantula rather than the scorpion. Okay. Anyway. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Somebody was like, oh, yeah. And again, I take no issue with this comment. I do think it's funny. They're like, oh, thanks for updating us about dropping the Wii Remote on your balls. I think what you were implying is like, well, nice, dude. TMI, man. We don't need to know all that. All right. Maybe so. But if there's between the entity of me and the entity of chat, which can be divided up into, like, many different users, of course, and a lot of these users are not guilty of such a crime. However, many users are guilty of the crime of oversharing. I think that between the two of us, one of us definitely does it a little bit more than the other. Which is to say that, man, you as the collective entity of chat need to have a big old look of self-reflection and realize that among all the oversharing that goes on to this stream, a lot of it, most of it, pretty much all of it is perpetuated by you guys. And sometimes I'll be like, oh, dude, you guys wicked pain in my balls because I dropped the Wii Remote on it. Which is just funny, really. I'm not telling you about, like... I'm not going into any more details, man. I'm not being like, dude, here's, like, my fucking, like, bowel movement schedule. You guys want to know? I took a shit at fucking 11:30 this morning. It was kind of like, it was a weird color. Like, I'm not doing all that. Because, yeah, that's too much. But for every, like, person in chat who feels the need to share, like, their menstrual cycle, or for every dude who wants to talk about, like, their damn Johnson, or every, like, whatever the fuck that you guys got going on that you feel inclined to share in this chat, I think for every, like, 100 times that I see that, I'm allowed to share one time where I drop my fucking Wii remote on my balls, alright? I think that that's fair. And if you're allowed to talk about wiggling your damn worm, yeah, I'm allowed to talk about how I dropped the Wii remote on my balls. Alright? So we're even. We're even Steven. That's my one thing, alright? Which isn't to say go about talking about all your deep, dark details, but, like, you know, just saying. In my stream. My stream. It did hurt, though. Now he's talking about his worm again. Man, do not even start with me on this shit. Man, you about to get me fucked up. Do not even. Even a worm will turn. I feel like that's like an excerpt from like a children's book. And you're not like being gross, you're just referencing something. But like, man, what? Also, surely having the tiles occupied by oranges. First, who made a poll called... Who made a poll? What Twitch mod made a poll? Current poll. Who up wiggling they worm? Who made that? Who made that? Alright, show yourself. Immediately. Who made that? Which one of you made that? For once, not me? I got all my Twitch mods lined up, and like I'm a victim of a crime, and I'm trying to say to the police officer which one of them did it, and I got you all lined up against the wall, and I gotta pick one of you. Dumb poll, couldn't be me. You know, actually, I wouldn't have been inclined to choose you, but thank you for making it easy. Your ear pain could be due to allergies, as they can... Okay, well, let me stop you right there, because there's no pain. It's literally just, like, one of them's open, and one of them's not, and it's, like, fucking me up. And not in, like, a painful way, just in, like, a... God dang it, man. What the hell? Look, I don't know if these guys are, like, equal odds of spawning, the scorpion and the tarantula, but, I mean, I've seen 3 tarantulas now, no scorpions. And so I'm starting to get, like... It's starting to become a hammerhead situation again, where it's like 50-50 chance, and you keep giving me the wrong thing. What's up with that? You got fluid in your ears. I don't think I do. I don't think... No, well, when you got fluid in your ears, you can... Ooh! Ooh, ooh, ooh! Nice! Let's go! Alright, cool. Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. Even with the getting 3 tarantulas in a row. That wasn't bad at all. Oh, man. Nice, and we didn't blow it either. I'm glad we got that tarantula for practice, man. That taught me a valuable lesson. I was probably going to be swinging like little loosey-goosey if I didn't get taught early on. Maybe be a bit more careful with it. I'm glad we got that lesson. I needed that. All right, let's throw that sucker in there and move on. I don't even know where the hell we're moving on to, but we're moving on. And check off the scorpion. And we're moving on to September. I'll go over what we need there in a second. A lot of easy things, though, it looks like. That's the easiest scorpion to catch I've ever seen. They're easier to catch when you're nice. Like, they reward people who are nice. Like, the game can detect how nice of a person you are, and they make it so that your tarantulas and scorpions are, like, you know, as a result, how hard they are to catch. They can detect, like, how good-hearted of a person you are, and how much whimsy and joy you have. They knew that I was, like, such a whimsical bastard, and they knew that I gave all the money that I make to charity. Can I have a lot of money, by the way, so that I can give it to charity? Because, like, you're not going to give me money. You hate charity. So, like, your scorpion's going to be really hard to catch. Don't. They are assuredly attention getters. They got those colors that say, "Stay back! I'm poisonous."
They were venomous, actually.
I don't actually know if that's true. I don't know what the difference is. Seems like only a tiny group of scorpions have venom lethal enough to off you with one sting. To off you. That's a weird way of putting it. Mischievous scorpions that look like highly poisonous ones are probably fooled folks into thinking otherwise. People have died. So what he's saying is, yeah, these things have killed a lot of people. Thanks for the donation. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah, no problem, B-Man. That's my pleasure. Oh, yeah, I got some fossils and a jellyfish for you as well. Venomous is the right word. Oh! You're telling me I know more than the encyclopedic owl. Huh. Are you aware the jellyfish is complete without bones? Yeah. On account of the fact that I'm not in the 2nd grade? There's a legend that says the jellyfish had bones long ago, but they were taken away by a sea deity. Yes, the reason that was the jellyfish was quite the gossip and was eventually punished for it. Getting boneless, rather a stiff punishment, Hey, but not at B-dubs, am I right? I actually might get wings later. Dude, I'm so fucking Jones. My mouth started watering. I might get wings later. I think I will. I already kind of said to my girlfriend, like, hey, do you want to get wings tomorrow? This was yesterday. To give context. And she was like, yes, dude, let's get wings. And so now I'm like, nah, I don't think we should get wings. I think we should eat in tonight. I'm going to be, like, really disappointing her. So I think we got to get wings tonight. Seismo chest. Already been donated. Shit! Please share. No. What if I bite it and it dies? Well, then you're weird. If you're talking about, like, a scorpion. Then again, I saw one of those novelty scorpions in a sucker the other day at the mall. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Seismo skull has already been done. I got a whole fucking Seismosaurus over here, apparently. Ooh, wee. Oh, a lollipop? Yeah, it was like lollipops where it's got like a bug in the middle. I don't understand. Because I'm like, you took the scrumptious confection, the lollipop, and you put a vowel-diseased bug in there. And I'm like, why would you do that? You've ruined your candy. For what? A cheap novelty? I don't understand why they do that. I never understood that. Why did you ruin your cheap and delicious novelty and your cheap delicious confection by putting a fucking scorpion or a fucking like hot pepper in there? I never understood that. That's weird. It's not even like I don't know. Is it like a culture thing? Because I'm like, I know some cultures eat bugs, but how many of them like eat bugs in lollipops? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Whatever. All right, we're moving on. We're moving on to September. We finished all of August in one stream. That's pretty nice. And I'm looking at it, man. I'm like, September is not looking too difficult. We're going to start at 9 a.m. on the 4th of September, where the only bug that we need is a monarch butterfly. And then for fish, we need the pike, the salmon, the king salmon, and the blue marlin. That'll be a bit more difficult, but unless I'm really misremembering, I don't think a lot of those are going to be very hard. And then once we get all those, we're going to go to 4:55 p.m. Specifically 4:55 p.m. Right, okay. And the reason why we're going to the 4th of September specifically is because it's a Sunday. So it's going to be Sunday morning. What does that mean? If you know Animal Crossing, you'll know that Joan will be in town, where we can buy turnips, and then we're going to keep those turnips on us, and we're going to let them rot for the next time frame where we're going to get the ant and the fly. We already got the fly because it can spawn on garbage, but we'll get the ant as well. So we're going to buy turnips and get all those things, and then we're going to go to later in the day at 4:55 p.m., which gives us 5 minutes to catch a red dragonfly, a very common red dragonfly, before the time rolls over to 5 p.m., where we can get the cricket and the bell cricket, along with the walking stick, but we already got that. So, that's where we're at. Cool. September 4th, 2022 at 9 a.m. Can we go to the 21st night of September? No, because it needs to be a daytime on a Sunday. So night, no. 21st, probably not a Sunday. So no! No, but we go to the 21st afterwards. It's a Wednesday. Yeah, but I don't want to. I don't want to indulge in your little meme song. Have you seen the deluxe mod for City Folk? Yeah, people have been telling me about it this whole time. But this is not that. So, 9. 4. Oh, also let's check Reds as well. Although he won't be open at 9 a.m., so maybe we can go to 10 a.m. then. So that Reds will be open, and we can check his painting. This is plural. Well, no, he does only have one. But he rotates a lot of them. I'm Dagnel. It's been a long time. Not really, dude. It's been like a month. And, dude, I go so often without seeing people for a month. And I'm like, what's good? And, like, there's nothing weird about it. But whatever. This was also, like, pre-online. Well, not pre-online days. 2008. The World Wide Web existed. But, like, certainly a shell of what it used to be. Or what it is now. Alright. What, mother? The days are cooling. Yeah, I know, Mom. I know. It sucks. I know. It's the worst. Can I be honest with you guys? This time of year blows. But I'm not gonna harp on it, because everyone gets mad at me when I do this. Everyone gets mad at me when I start yapping about how much I hate this time of year. I'm going to actually pick this up, because I might need the Orchid Mantis later on, and I'm going to need white flowers for it. So you know what? I'm going to hang on to this. Everyone always gets mad at me when I tell them that this time of year sucks. And it's still warm out. I literally have my window wide open next to me, and it's like warm in my room, because it's like 70-something outside. It's very pleasant. So you're like, why are you complaining? Because I just know that it's not going to be for very much longer. And, ugh. I hate it, man. No, keep harping on it. Finally, a fellow cold weather hater. Winter sucks. Summer's... Yes, dude. No, we're not alone, but we do seem to be, like, the minority on this between people who like summer and cold weather. Or like summer and warm weather versus people who love winter and cold weather. I need the sun to stay out until at least 9 p.m. or I'll kill myself. That's how I feel sometimes. But whatever, I won't. That's the first thing we need right there. The easiest of all the things, the monarch butterfly. Not rare, but it only spawns in like a couple of months. So yeah, that's 164. And now all we need is fish. The pike, salmon, king salmon, and blue marlin. So that's what we'll look for now. Though I do want to go around town and still like prune the island for getting more bugs later. Like, fall in a vacuum is nice. It's just, I just know what's coming after it. And I live in a place where you get, like, historically bad winters, like, every year. I don't... Man, no. But I'm not going to say it, because people are like, yeah, well, I get seasonal affective disorder in the summer, dickhead. And I'm like, okay, I'm not saying that you don't. I'm not saying that you're not valid. I'm telling you what I think. I do think you're crazy, but I'm not going to say you're not valid. And that's how I feel about a lot of people. Gotta love the Great Lakes. That's what I'm saying, dude. I'm like, I don't want to hear nobody from no damn San Diego telling me about how much... Oh, I don't have to get a red dragonfly now, then. I didn't know that they could spawn this early. I thought they were only later on. I don't want to hear about no damn San Diego resident being like, what? How do you not like winter? Because you don't fucking get winter. Because you don't get it. You get summer all year. I don't care if your summer in December is cooler than your summer in July. You don't get it. You don't get winter. Get out of here. I don't want to hear about it. Tell me about someone from damn Erie, Pennsylvania who wants to talk about that winter. Okay, you can talk about winter. Do I have anything to get rid of? Not really. Not really. I gotta go sell some stuff. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna get the tarantula out of there. I'm in Miami. I can't complain. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I don't want to make you feel invalidated, but I think in the discussion specifically about talking about how much winter sucks, I really don't think that you got, like... I don't think that your voice is impactful, you know? Like Nebraska, yeah, no doubt. It probably gets miserable there. I don't know, man. Again, I said I was gonna harp on it. Here I am, harping about it. I'm gonna check his stock as well. Northeastern Pennsylvania checking in. Yeah, over there in Sayer. I don't know. There's the frog again. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, look who it is. Oh, 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 look who it is. Look who decided to show up. Candle winter sucks. Snumbling show up your driveway is a pain. It is. Truly. Dude, fucking keep the store. I got no time. No time. No time. Go away. He's gonna ask me if he wants to keep the store the same or not. Yes, keep it the same, please. Stop asking me. I don't think that you should only be locked into that dialogue, like, after saying one time, but, like, you don't have to ask me, like, every fucking however often he asks me, man. He asks too much, too often. Like, man, I said, like, a month ago it was fine. It's still fine. My decision did not change. Manitoba gets pretty cold up here? Yeah, Manitoba. That's a place like it's a nasty little winter. I want to hear what somebody from Manitoba has to say about it. Not somebody from no damn Tucson. That's for sure. Winter in PA is a dark pit of misery and suffering. Not to mention, it's just ugly. What an ugly time of year. Yeah, like snow blankets on top of trees that line the pathway at dusk. Yes, very pretty. Great for a Norman Rockwell painting. What happens when that snow melts? It's gray and brown and ugly. And also, by the way, dusk. Remember when I said dusk? That's like 3:53 p.m. I hate snow. Me too. I know. I know. I know. In winter, in my new town, we get 8 hours at max day. Yep. 8 hours, man. Do you like Scrapple? Not really. I know I'm supposed to because I'm from Pennsylvania, but first of all, I'm not even from that part of Pennsylvania, and second of all, no, Scrapple's not very good. No. I'd love to say, like, through, like, my pride, or maybe my, like, oh, yeah, turnips. Alright, let's get, like, I don't know, like, 30 or so, and then we'll split, like, 3 stacks at different parts of the island. Maybe we probably would need, like, 3, just get, like, 20. And then we'll keep those in our inventory, so that, because I think in this game, if you leave them on the ground, they won't only rot, they'll disappear entirely. So I think we gotta keep these in our inventory so that they just rot, not disappear. So we'll do that. Get like 20 of these. 2. Yeah. boyfriend's obsessed with Scrapple? What, does he have, like, Scrapple for breakfast, then, what, hardtack for dinner? What is this dude doing? And then if he's feeling quite spicy, maybe some Spam for dessert? Like, what? Actually, I can't hate on Spam, man. Spam is good, but, like, come on. What is he doing? Does he have, like, unflavored yogurt or something? It's weird. Spam Musubi is goated. Yeah, like, I don't know, man. I kind of threw Spam in with the rest of the foul cuisine, but now Spam's actually pretty good. Bread sandwich for dinner. No, dude, you can't hate on a bread sandwich, man. That sounds awesome, kind of. Like, dude, don't get me wrong. I would not eat a bread sandwich. Like, I would not make a bread sandwich, all right? But if you threw 3 pieces of Wonder Bread together, one as the bun, two as the top and bottom bun, and then 1 piece of bread as the middle part of the sandwich, and you said, eat that. Like, I'm in, like, fucking Guantanamo, man, and you're saying, eat that. That's your fucking dinner. I'd be like, alright, fuck, I guess. I wouldn't love it, but I'll be damned if I would hate it. I certainly wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't make it if it was up to me. So you'd have to, like, force me to eat something like that. But yeah, man, you got me by the fucking, like, you got me by the neck, and you say eat this, and I'm like, alright, fuck, shit, barely, don't, as long as you don't, like, electrocute me or whatever. Or, like, waterboard me, I'll take this over waterboarding any day. As a European, I'm horrified by y'all's food. What is, first of all, y'all, you don't sound very European to me. Second of all, what is so horrifying about it? I'm deliberately presenting a scenario that's, like, obviously what I'm saying sucks as far as food and sustenance. I'm deliberately making out to sound as horrible as possible, but I promise you, we're not out here eating Wonder Bread sandwiches. And I'll be honest with you, dude, Scrapple, not a lot of people out there eating Scrapple very much anymore either. Or hardtack. All the examples I'm giving you are deliberately, like, the worst. That's all on purpose. I'm not talking about no damn fried chicken, because if I was talking about fried chicken, it'd be a whole different subject. Certainly not, like, awful foods. This supposed to be somebody new. Right? Victoria? No, not Victoria. This person, though. What? Maybe I'm wrong. Huh. I didn't remember there being houses there. What is Scrapple? I don't even fucking know, to be honest with you. Not entirely, anyway. It's like some, like, Pennsylvania food, where it's literally like, I mean, the name kind of, like, sounds like a cobbled mess of, like, various bits and bobs that they probably made during the Great Depression. As like a something, like, to provide nutrition, and nutrition only, not something to enjoy. And I think, like, that is kind of it, right? I think that is kind of like what Scrapple is. Gross meat, slop, mostly fat. Yeah. It probably, like, if you ask me, I don't know this, but if you ask me where Scrapple came from, it's probably, like, some Great Depression meal invented in Philadelphia or something. I don't know if that is its origin story or not, but I wouldn't be surprised. No, not Scrabble. That's a fun board game. Probably also, like, doesn't taste very good, though, so... kinda. I visited Italy and France for 2 weeks, and American food tends to make me feel sick, and I don't feel sick at all during travel. Yeah, because we have a lot of, like, processed shit in our food, alright? We got high fructose corn syrup. We got red 40. We got, like, yeah, dude, I know. Trust me, I wouldn't doubt that, because, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know where you're from, and so where you, like, or where you went to within these countries, but, like, sorry, I'm putting Vaseline on my nose. I don't know where you were in those countries, or, like, where you've been to in America, or where you're from, like, natively. But, like, as an American, if I went to Italy and France, alright, it's probably for, like, vacation. And, like, where are you eating at on vacation? Probably, like, nice places, right? Nice restaurants with good food is probably where you would go to eat stuff if you were on vacation, all right? So if I were to go on vacation to Italy and France, and I'd be like, man, everything I ate there was awesome. American food sucks. Well, yeah, your like baseline experience of Italian and French food is like really high because you went to places that specifically were very good. So of course, like American food in comparison may be worse in general, to be honest with you. But, you know, yeah, you go to a fancy Italian joint in Milan, that's gonna be way better than going to the fucking Peach Street McDonald's in like Saskatoon. That's Canada, but whatever. Oh wait, I had a fossil there. Oh, I didn't even see. Wait, what fossil was that? Does anyone remember? Can anyone? Hey, somebody use that handy new Twitch rewind feature where you can just go back instead of having to click the bot to see. Dude, Saskatchewan mentioned. Let's fucking go. Somebody, what was that fossil? He was talking about it. I totally just was on autopilot there. Can someone find what fossil that was so I can check it off? Pterodon. Is a ptera skull. Oh, okay, okay. Cool, so the pterodon's done. Oh, I clicked the wrong skull. Nice. So we're at 166. Cool. Nice. Yeah, I was fully just expecting the fossil to not be new, because that's kind of where we're at. Catching a stream instead of a video, it's more likely than you think. Hey, welcome, I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by. North Carolinian here, it can get cold, but it even snows. But if it never snows, even if below freezing, so everything just looks gray. Yeah, that's the thing. Back to the winter, I guess. It's like, yeah, man, even if it's not... Well, that's actually... The thing is that if it's not snowing, it's ugly. Snow makes things pretty. But if it's not snowing, it's just ugly. The trees are barren. The skies are gray. Everything's dead. No plant life. And, like, no snow to at least be like, oh, it's, like, covered in snow. It's, like, a blanket of snow. And it's like, yeah. A T-Rex skull. That was, like, the first thing that we completed. I am sleepy and hungry. Do we have anything to eat? Well, we're gonna go get wings, aren't we? You still want to go get wings? Yep. When it snows in North Carolina, everyone panics. Oh, yeah. Yeah, even just like the threat of snow and school close. Triceratops, already been donated. Hey, but 1 out of 3 is pretty good. We are going to cook... Whoa. We are going to cook and eat Blathers alive. No, we're not. Like, maybe maybe you will. But don't say, like, we. Like, I'm included in that. Anyone else, like, part of this? You said you wanted wings. Well, yeah. But, like, chicken. This is generally the implication when you say wings. I don't think I've ever had wings of anything else, man. I bet you, like, duck wings are probably pretty good. I guess I've had, like, turkey wings, right? Technically. But, like, you don't really call those wings. When you say wings, whatever. I read your bio. Mill Creek Mall is the name of my local mall. Yo, Erie, Pennsylvania, represent. I gotta be honest with you, though. There might be other Mill Creek malls out there. It does sound like a kind of generic name. Oh, dude. Remember when there's a Panda Express in that joint? If that is the right mall? Man, I missed that. Now I want wings. Go get wings. It is Erie. Nice, dude. Nice. Hey! I just moved out of there. Which I know sounds like a good thing, but no. I like it better than where I moved to. I miss it. I love Erie. I love Erie because I'm from there. Lived there most of my life. But, like, if I wasn't from there, I'd be like, this ratty-ass town. I hate this fucking place. This place sucks. But no, it's my shitty rat town. I love it. It's not even bad. It's nice. Just your average Rust Belt city, really. Alright, where are we going? Alright, we're looking for the pike. Alright, so we got our fossils. We got our turnips, and we got our white flour. Let's run these over, and then let's start looking for the fish. What's your reason for moving? My girlfriend's a med student. A med student, if you don't know, gets fucking tossed around to like 50 different places throughout their schooling career. Me with London. Ontario? Ontario? London, Ontario. I'm giving you an out here. Are you talking about Ontario? You're not talking about London, United Kingdom, right? When I describe like a one-horse rat town, you're not talking about, oh, I don't know, like one of the largest cities in the entire Western Hemisphere, right? You're talking about like London, Ontario. Or like some other London of a similar size and description. Because I know your ass is not hearing me talk about, oh yeah, dude, this like old nasty Rust Belt city that's a shell of what it used to be. And it's like, yeah, it's like, you know, it's not a whole lot going on there. It's kind of like small, a little ratty. But yeah, you know, it's my like it's my decrepit Rust Belt city, so I love it. I got a lot of pride. But you're talking about London, United Kingdom. Dude, if this is rage bait, man, you got me fucked the hell up. If this is rage bait, you got me, man. I try not to fall for this shit because it's variety. Please keep it, man. Oh, he's fucking messing me up here. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Okay, you better be kidding. You better be kidding, man. Because I'm like, I don't care what you think of London. If it's ratty, if it's fucking whatever the hell. Hey, maybe you don't like it. That's fine. But you're... I cannot imagine somebody, like, living in London and being like, oh, this place sucks. Like, there's nothing to do. Everything's, like, run down and old. And it gets, like, stupid cold here. We get a bunch of snow. And it's like... You have the world. The thing about big cities, metropolises, is you have the fucking world at your disposal, man. And I'm telling you, if you move to some rinky-dinky-ass town, like, oh, I don't know, London, Ontario, you'll realize you had it better off than you think. And maybe you enjoy having less things around you at the sake of a quieter and more, like, you know, rural, sort of more like free and open, more personal with the other people that you live with. Maybe you prefer that. I'm just saying. If you're hearing me talking about some rinky-dink ass town and you think that London is like anything like what I'm talking about, and like the food? Oh my god. And you can go get food from any damn country that you want. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I really think that I do well to live in like a big ass city. I really do. Maybe I'm overestimating my own ability. Not that you need like the nuts to hang around in New York, gritty New York, but like it can be too much for some people for sure. And I'm like, but me, I'm like, nah, man. I think I could hang. I think that'd be awesome. I moved to Tokyo from a tiny middle-of-nowhere UK town last year, and I'm so sad I had to move back. Man, Tokyo. I don't know if I'd live in Tokyo, but that's mostly like a cultural difference, really. If I grew up in Japan, though, but I was still me, I think that, oh, fuck yeah. Oh, yeah. But, you know, like, culturally, it'd be kind of a huge transition. But, like, you know, the scene, though. Love to visit, though. A salmon's probably like one bigger than this guy, right? This guy that I'm got on here. Get this guy in the Big Apple, man, for real. Yeah, like Tokyo subway is hellscape, but it's a nice city. You could say you could have a butt for every big city, though. New York is nice, but the Mets suck. No, you have more valid complaints about New York than that. But that is up there. But like, yeah. New York is nice, but it's a little like dirty in some parts, and like the crime is high in some areas. Yeah, but like every city though has that problem. That's just like that's called being a big city.
Dropping in while I speed crochet my top for going out tonight. Wish me luck.
Hey, good luck. Thanks, Recute, for the 47 months. Why is it, like, not hitting me that you've been subscribed that long? Am I a bad streamer for being like, damn, 47? That doesn't sound right. You've been around that long. That's fucked up. Thanks for the 47 months. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. Where's the salmon at? Where the fuck is the salmon? The salmon's really common, dude. What the fuck? Yeah, yellow. Like, it's not that. It was the size of the thing I just caught, I think. And usually they hang out, like, here. Or are they in the ocean? And then, like, in the latter half of the month, they're in the river? Is that... really? Now, Omaha's a decent-sized city, and the crime isn't high here. Okay, I'm not talking about a decent-sized city. I'm talking about New York City, man. I'm talking about the damn Omaha. Apples, big apples to tiny oranges. I don't know, man. What the hell is salmon? Are they, like, not as common as I thought they were? I saw an ambulance trapped behind a tourist bus that was all wing a gaggle of children to pile. It was causing a gaggle of children to pile in the middle of the street in New York City. I was yelling at those idiots because whoever's in that ambulance probably didn't make it because they were having a heart attack. Allowing, right? Okay. Dude, yeah, I know. And, like, New York City's like, oh man, drivers there are a nightmare. And like, yeah, it's got a lot of, somebody said about, like, pests, raccoons, and rats and shit. And it's like, yeah, okay. But, like, tell me about a problem that is unique to New York City that you wouldn't find anywhere else in any other city of a similar size that would keep you from living there. And I'm not saying, like, you can't come up with one. No, you probably totally could. You 100% you could. I just think that, me personally, I don't think I could. Which means I think I could do alright there. Maybe I wouldn't, though. I don't know. Eric Adams. I don't know who that is, but you seem to be beefing with him, so fuck with that guy, I guess. Or maybe fuck you. I don't know. Maybe I'd love Eric Adams if I actually got to know him myself. I don't know. Maybe he's a horrible person, though, and I shouldn't say that. Oh, the mayor. Right. Okay. I still don't know a thing about him, but I think I kind of get the idea. You wouldn't love him. Okay. I believe you. Like, and not even like a sarcastic way. Oh, nice. Salmon. Yeah, I guess they're in the ocean until they're in the river later on in the month. Okay. I guess I forgot about that. I thought that that was the case, but, like, they were at, like, the base of the river to start the month, and then they, like, moved further upstream later on. But I guess, nah, they're just, like, straight up in the ocean. Alright, cool. Works for me. Yeah, no, I think that you could probably, like, make an assumption about how I would think about a person. You're probably right. Alright, so got the salmon. King salmon. One Google search shows wire fraud. Am I fucked up, dude? I'm like, wire fraud? Is that the worst thing he's done? Jeez. It's not good, don't get me wrong, but, like, that's better than about 100 other things, I could think. I guess Nookopedia's wrong. What does Nookopedia say? Watching the stream, I've noticed there's a lot more attention to detail as to what time of month during certain bugs and fish spawn. It's really interesting. I think specifically the salmon and the jellyfish that we were talking about earlier that we both caught today would make you think that maybe more things in this game do that too. It's kind of only those two that do that, though, I'm pretty sure. I think only the salmon and the jellyfish have, like, weird spawn. Well, the king salmon as well as a result, but it's kind of only those two. Generally, the rest of them are more like what they are in New Horizons, for example. It would kind of be cool to see more dynamic changes to when bugs, fish, sea creatures were available in the next game. Then again, from a perspective of somebody who has to do these challenges where I have to catch them all and plan out a route for how I'm going to catch them all, them dynamically spawning, like, midway through the month, or during certain seasons only, or during, like, yada yada yada, would make that a bit more of a headache. But for the casual enjoyer of the game, that'd probably be pretty fun. Do you say Dagnel when you're mad? No, but I do turn like a bright beating red and steam starts coming out of my ear. And like my eyes start like turning like a bloodshot red and I start like shaking my fist back like this and I say, why I oughta... I don't... Maybe that's like... Maybe you're like, nah, dude. That don't do it for me. Like the Dagnel was kind of like what I came for. But you know, I'm just being honest with you. Like, I'm just telling you right now, just like full transparency. Like that's what I do. I don't really say Dagnabbit. I'm not a Dagnabbit guy. Hey, welcome to the stream though. I hope you stick around. Do you get to catch a tuna in this game? You do, and we have not done it yet. Hopefully soon though. I love tuna. Yeah, we're gonna get a tuna. It's a winter thing, so it'll be one of the last things that we get, but we'll get it. Probably not today though. Is Kit Kat still hanging around? I believe so. He hasn't mailed me saying that he moved. I think I saw him even. I think I saw him earlier in this day. Dude, quit fucking my butt and the hole of my ass, alright? He always just turns around right as I'm casting, alright? You don't want to see me... You don't want to see me when I'm angry. Yeah, you literally don't, because I turn like a sickening diseased red. And I start going like... I start doing that too. Man, and it's like, that can't be fun. That can't be fun. Yeah. Yeah, you literally do not want to see me when I'm mad. There's probably like, I probably get like bugs start coming out of my eyes or something. Off topic, why does artificial sweetener taste so bad? Does it taste bad or is it just like do bad shit to my body? That's what I'm like. I don't think it tastes bad. I think that like in lieu of like real sugar, I would prefer, like, if I had to choose between the two, I would choose like real sugar. But like when it's used instead of sugar, I'm generally like, yeah, it's fine. Like it's artificial. It's kind of in the name as to why it's not as good, right? Oh. Man, I don't even know what I'm like catching these things for, to be honest with you though. I need a pike. I'll tell you one thing is I need a pike and I need a what else? A blue marlin. Oh, I need a blue marlin. Alright, alright. I'm not really taking this seriously, man. I gotta lock in. It's like a weird... I've heard people say it has like a weird aftertaste. I can't really tell you though, because I don't really feel it myself. I don't really taste it myself. Like high fructose corn syrup. I'm like... I don't know. It's all just sweet to me. If you taste it straight up, it's horrible. Yeah, well, you know... You did that with flour, it would be horrible too, but... You're telling me that, like, bread is bad because it uses flour? Nah. Yeah, it's like, when they're just on their own, of course things don't taste as good. It shouldn't be a big shocker, really. The pike is, like, probably sea bass size, right? I didn't write it down. Maybe I should have. Also, like, yeah, I'm probably just so used to artificial sweeteners in my shit because, you know, American food. That I probably don't even notice. Which kind of goes back to what somebody else was talking about earlier, where they're like, every time I eat food in America, I get sick. And it's like, yeah, it's probably because of the artificial sweetener. It's probably because of the Red 40. It's probably because of all that shit. That maybe your respective country's government outlawed. But over here, we're like, whatever. Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm gonna catch this, knowing that it's probably a sea bass, but it could be a king salmon, if indeed they all do spawn in the ocean. I needed this stream today. It's been a bad couple of days. Well, yeah, I hope the day gets a little bit better. I've never been to the U.S., but U.S. food sounds so horrible. Oh, yeah, dude, it is bad. You better steer clear of all the fried chicken and pumpkin pie and... Oh, yeah, dude, like, all you don't... Oh, man, yeah, you might want to not, like, have any of that, yeah. Yeah, dude, you might not want to, like, have, like, salt and vinegar potato chips, man. You might want to save those for me. I'll bear that cross, though. I'll bear that cross. I will be the one who eats all those things to save you from the tortures of doing so. Yeah. Yeah, but that's because I'm, like, nice, though. I really, like, I'm doing you a favor. Food was good, just huge portions. I never understood the huge portion argument. And maybe it's because I am American. But I'm like, what's the problem with huge portions, man? Take it home. Put it in a box and take it home and have it later. That sounds great. You go to a Texas Roadhouse and you get too much food? Excelente. Well, maybe not because you went to Texas Roadhouse. But still, so like, you know, you're not getting the best. But still, man, it's like, oh no, I got too much damn chicken. Let me take it home and have more later. Oh, that sounds awful. Like, dude, I'm not eating everything that I get at a restaurant a lot of the time, too. And that's why I take it home. I put it in a box. My lobster is too buttery, but literally. Yeah, but I can understand that, because that's a problem with, like, the food that you are eating currently. It's not a matter of having too much. Like, that I understand. I understand that. I can understand how that would happen. And you'd be like, I can't eat this, man. It's too much. Because I'll have something that's, like, too buttery or too oily, and I'll feel, like, 50 pounds heavier after eating it, and I'm like, man, that was... But then, like, my thing is, like, I probably should have just not ate it. Or, like, stopped eating it after I realized this wasn't going to make me feel good. Not to victim blame. But I'll be honest with you, if you had lobster that's too buttery, you're the victim of, what, food crime? Eating out has become so expensive, I'd be happy for leftovers from the restaurant? Yes, man. So you're telling me if I go to France, and I go to an equally, like... reputable restaurant and they don't my portion, am I gonna be disappointed as an American if I go to France, get fancy food, and then like they give me like barely anything? Or will they see and hear that I'm American and like, you know, kind of hook me up? Can I put them with a little American charm, maybe wear a cowboy hat and be like, yeah, tip the hat to them, be like, you know what to do. Steak too juicy and lobster too buttery. Yeah, I don't get the too juicy one, but the buttery... No, I can understand that one. I don't know if you're saying that as a joke, but like, if a you could definitely find a lobster to be too buttery, like too much butter. I've felt that there's too much butter on things before, and I like butter. I'm a big butter guy, but there can be too much butter on something. My favorite cheat meal is Panda... Oh my god, Panda Express. Panda Express mentioned... Wait, I mentioned it earlier, actually, because I miss it so much, because we don't have one anymore, and it's sad, and I hated it. I love Panda Express. Gotta be, like, top 5 best, like, fast food. The portions in France were small. I'm a big boy. Man, I want a lot, man. Hopefully in France, if the portions are small, hopefully at the very least they'll like hook me up with a shit ton of bread before the meal. Or do they not do that in France? In France, do they give you like bread before your meal? Like, do they like say like, oh, here, while you're picking something to eat, here's some bread that you can like munch on. And you're like, ah, thanks. Do they do that? Because that would be alright. I guess, like, I would just get my filling through the bread. And I mean, like, France and bread. Like, that's a legendary combination, man. I'd probably be chuffed to bits if all I did was eat bread when I was there. In Northern Lion, they usually do. Interesting. Okay. But tell me about France, though. That's most restaurants in Europe. It depends on where you are, but you get breadsticks? Ooh. Yes, man. Okay. All right. All right. All right. I can fuck with France, then. I can deal with a small portion, man, if they're going to load my goofy ass up with breadsticks, man. All right. I'll take it. Happily. I meant the Netherlands. Oh, you didn't mean Northern. Oh, dude, that makes way more sense. I was like, I don't know what goes on in that guy, but like, all right, cool. That's fine. Yeah, totally. Radical. I love bread. Favorite food, man. Favorite food. Never knew how to answer that question whenever somebody would ask my favorite food. Which, you know, once you get out of, like, the 8th grade, you don't really get asked that much. But, you know, on the occasion that I did get asked it, it's nice to have an answer now. Bread. Finally a streamer with good takes. What? Oh, where? Surely not me. Right? Wow. I never heard that before. No, seriously, I haven't. Except for, like, me in my own head when I'm watching back my streams. And I'm like, this guy is so right about everything. What the fuck is wrong? What's up with that? This guy is so right about everything. I love this guy. He's awesome. Shoot, man. Should we go to Olive Garden? Should I get wings tonight or Olive Garden, guys? I mean, maybe, like, I should talk to my girlfriend, who will be the one who's dining with me today. What their opinion is. But, like, wings or Olive Garden tonight? What do you think, gang? What do we think? Your In-N-Out take is immaculate. Oh, dude. Wings for sure. I do love wings, man. I love this guy, too. I love this guy. I love catching one of these guys. Olive Garden. Oh, man. Well, what's my girlfriend, who was in chat recently? Probably might still be here. What do you think? Because, like, obviously, being that you're going with me, your voice matters more than anyone else. But if you were to theoretically tell me, I'm like 50-50 on both of them, I could go either way, then chat's opinion could possibly sway where we go tonight, if you were truly neutral about it. I wanted to hear the opinion of the masses. You want to hear the masses, I want to hear about what you think. So what do you think? And the masses will be taken into consideration, for sure. But obviously, I'm not going to let the masses override what you think, being that you're the one coming with me. Like, my opinion matters, too. And I'm kind of like 50-50 now. I'm like, Olive Garden sounds pretty good. Damn it! Urgh! What the hell was that? That's probably a blue marlin, right? Fuck! Shit! Wait. Hang on. This might be a king salmon. Wait, do the motion control. Do the motion control. I literally forgot the very thing that I learned earlier is do the motion control. Shit! Well, I don't know. It wasn't even like I was too... I got the jumpy thumb. The motion control fixes the jumpy thumb issue, but that wasn't jumpy thumb. I was actually just too slow. Anyway, Olive Garden has dessert, and I could fuck up a tiramisu right now. Oh, alright, alright, alright. So now we're kind of leading towards Olive Garden, then. Alright, so you guys voted in a Twitch poll, and by a vote of 20 to 14, you voted for wings. So not like a convincing victory for wings, but like certainly a victory, no doubt. I mean, if that was the United States election, that would be called a landslide, but yeah. But man, I am kind of thinking about like Olive Garden now, and I'm like, ooh, that does sound kind of nice. I'm not even like an alcohol guy, but like they got good cocktails there too, man. I could get like a sassy sangria or something like that. Or maybe like a... they have something called like the something sour, and I can't remember what it is. But wings is like a genre. Give me a place so I can see their dessert options. I'll be honest with you, dude. I don't know many wing joints around here. I just know like Buffalo Wild Wings, and yeah, I mean, that's probably not going to be like great. I don't know. cherry sour, a pisco sour. No, those don't ring a bell. Those don't ring a bell. You have to like look at the Olive Garden menu and find it. We don't have Wingstop here. Amaretto sour, that's it, yeah. It's an amaretto sour. It's pretty good. A whiskey sour is like, yeah, I've also thought about that, but it's not a whiskey. I'm not a big whiskey guy. Amaretto sour, though, yeah, that's the one. Thanks for making schoolwork more bearable. Yeah, no problem. My pleasure. Let's go like another... Yeah, about another like 10 minutes or so. See what we can get. See what we can get. Olive Garden did have good cocktails. I'm thinking Olive Garden, man. I'm thinking Olive Garden. But like, man, wings... Nah, I don't know. I'm having a crisis. I need the Lord's guidance in this time of need. What does the Lord say? Anything in the Bible about that? Anyone? Anyone, like, go to church and you want to know? Like, fill me in? The breadsticks are good. Because it's like the breadsticks is what got me fucked up about it, man. The breadsticks, I started talking about breadsticks in other countries, and I'm like, oh, God, breadsticks, man. That sounds really nice right about now. And I'm like, well, who best known for breadsticks than Olive Garden, right? The Lord says daily bread or... Well, if the Lord said it, man, if the Lord said it, then who am I to say no? The Lord has spoken. Yeah. You cool with Olive Garden? I kind of know that you're cool with Olive Garden, but are you cool with Olive Garden over, like, trying to find some wing joint that may or may not be better than B-dubs? Because that's the only one I know. It's weird. It's like, I feel like I would have a lot of good, like, wing options where I live, but I kind of don't. It's just like the sticks, or I just haven't found them yet. I don't know. Lord John 22:6. Go get yourself a big fuck off tiramisu. Did he really say that? I don't think John said that, man. But like, man, maybe. I don't know, man. Maybe. Maybe you had that like Bible that was like what they did with them Shakespeare plays, where they made it so that they translated the Shakespeare plays into modern lingo, and they added like emojis to it. You guys know what I'm talking about? Paraphrased. Yeah, it's like paraphrased for modern speak. You guys know what I'm talking about? Those Shakespeare books that's like, oh my god, like totally Romeo and Juliet. And then they throw like the emojis in them. Please tell me you've seen the Big John Bosch guy eat like 100 pounds of UK Chinese food. No, I have not. No Fear Shakespeare. Yeah. Maybe they did that in like the No Fear Bible. Maybe that's what it says in that. I don't know. What? Dude, yeah. You never saw those? I'm crazy. What, you egg? The rapture was to allow room for you to get yourself some breadsticks. I think so. I think that's why I was put here. I never saw those. Really? I feel like every like Books A Million had them on like an end cap back in like 2016 or something like that. Okay. I mean, if I was a locust too, a download dirty ass stinking bug, I'd probably kill myself as well. So, like, whatever. Why am I catching you? And if I was born like a nasty, low down, dirty, stinking bug, yeah, I think I'd jump in the water as well. Yeah, I'd be like, let me just re-roll. Because I don't know if I believe in, like, reincarnation. I really don't. I don't know if I do. But, like, I kind of feel like that's a possibility, right? Like, my consciousness would die, but then just get transferred to something else. And, like, I got really lucky, and I mean really lucky, really, really lucky, to be born as a human for this cycle. But, like, next time, when I die in, like, however many 60 or so years, I feel like after I die, I'm gonna come back, like, as like a fucking, like, bug or something like that, and I'll just have to keep living and dying as whatever I get chosen as that time until I'm a human again. Maybe it could be, like, hundreds of years before I get another shot at this. I don't know if that's what I believe, but it doesn't seem unfathomable, right? You know? You ever think about that? Probably, because it's, like, kind of like baby's first existential thought, right? Is what happens after you die. I don't know if I want to, even, because, like, I don't know. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, because, look, if that is the case, then I have already probably been a lot of bugs, or a lot of, like, bacteria, or, like, mammals, or whatever. I probably have been a lot of things previously to where I am now, and obviously I remember none of it, because if I remembered any of it, then I wouldn't, like, theorize this. I would just know that it's true, right? So really, how is that any different than the alternative that's like, nope, this is your one shot? It's kind of all the same, right? I took a quiz on Instagram in 2013 and it said I'll be a cactus, so I'll trust. Yeah, you could be a plant, right? But then again, I'm like, specifically my conscience is being transferred, right? And I think that you could argue whether a cactus or a plant in general is conscious. It implies that you have, like, a brain, doesn't it? But then again, like, trees know how to do things as well. Like, they know that, like a tomato plant. The reason why you put a trellis around a tomato plant is because, like, it will wrap its vines and stems around it for stability and support. How does it do that if it doesn't have a brain, right? So maybe there is a bit of consciousness there. I don't know. I've probably been a bug a few times. That's probably why I don't like them very much. Oh, to be a tomato plant climbing up a trellis. Truly. Truly. Restaurant talk to crisis. I feel as though that's a natural transition. I feel as though that's very, like, understandable, right? I mean, our spines think. The brain doesn't control everything. Elaborate on our spines think, please. Because you're gonna... I don't know. You're either gonna be, like, bullshitting me, or you're gonna be freaking me out. I feel like you're gonna be freaking me out. What do you mean our spines think? Hey, knock that off, dude. Seriously. Hey. Hey, dude. Knock that off. I don't like that, man. I don't like thinking that there's a giant fucking bunch of bones and nerves in my body that's thinking for me. What do you mean? The spine is part of the nervous system. Okay, well, in that case, then isn't, like, everything on my body, like, part of my nervous system? I can, like, pinch my fingy and go, ouch! Right? But, like, I think, okay, counterpoint, even if that is true, who is the king of the nervous system? It's gotta be the brain. So I would argue that, like, still the brain is the thing that does the thinking. Brain and spine work together. Yes, hand and brain work together. My brain is telling my hands to do this. I think that if you're gonna say that, I think that you can argue that that's true for everything. Every appendage. Every bone. Every muscle, every ligament, every joint. It fucks me up that we're brains, but we don't really know how the brain works. Yeah, I know, dude. I've gone to, like, almost panic attacks thinking about this. Your brain can't handle everything, so some things your spine just takes care of. Like what? That's kind of what I'm wondering. Is like, what does my spine do that my brain that it gets to bypass the authority of my brain? Because like I got freaked out one time when we talked about it, but apparently it's 100% true that if your body, specifically your immune system, found out that you have eyes, it would make you blind. Like, apparently, and I'm like, that sounds like some, like, bullshit rumor that somebody started. Like, Marilyn Manson got a rib removed to, whatever, you know what I mean. That sounds like some bullshit that somebody came up with one day, but apparently it's, like, 100% true. And I'm like, and I got freaked out because I'm like, what do you mean? Dude, my fucking immune system's gonna hear you. Like, you yoink your hand away from a burning stove before you think, oh, it's hot, I shouldn't touch this. That really happens before your brain? Because I'm like, your brain sends the signal that's like, hey, stop that. Knock that off. Get your hand off of that. And then, but I mean, of course, it happens so fast that, like, I kind of just assumed your brain did it. And then your body followed suit. But you're telling me that's actually my spine that tells it to do that? Maybe I'm, like, being too simple about this. Or, like, I'm simplifying it too much. But, I mean, I'm just an idiot. Like, don't confuse it. I'm just stupid. The eyes thing is true. I know it's true. Somebody explained, like, yeah, no, that's 100% true. And I'm like, oh. Okay. So would stuff like breathing also be from the spine? That's true, because I'm like, yeah, we breathe and blink automatically, right? Well, now you're not, because you're manually doing it, because I told you to. Problem is I'm doing it too now. Anyway, yeah, like, breathing is brainstem. See, that seems weird, because that's a more automatic action that I would assume, like, my brain doesn't constantly have to think about breathing. I don't know, man, it's weird. What the fuck? What the fuck? Chat, you guys just lost the game. Take us down with you, why don't you? Yeah, I think I will. Spite. What a segue. Me watching Paul Blart Mall Cop back in 2007. That's pretty funny. I made myself acknowledge that was funny. I don't make myself laugh very often. And I guess I didn't, but that's funny. Paul Blart Mall Cop. I love that movie, dude. I don't give a shit if Roger Ebert hated it. That movie's fucking awesome. It's nostalgic for me, I don't know. That's probably why I like it, but... Like, I could look at it and I could be like, yeah, okay, it's a shit movie, alright? I can watch it and I can tell you it's a shit movie. I don't give a shit, I love it. I love that movie. Anyway, I think I'm gonna get wrapped up there. We'll, get back to the fishing here once we come back tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, right? I don't know. We'll see. If you enjoyed the stream today, I'm gonna get this one last guy here. I'm gonna get this one last guy before I start saying my outros here. My goodbyes, my farewells, and all that. There's one last little guy here. Big guy. Have y'all seen the potion maker meme with the guy who directed Challengers? You're not talking about, like, the potion merchant, are you? Where he's like, you can't handle my strongest potions. My strongest potions would put even the common man into the ground. You're not talking about that guy, are you? That guy's a classic. Oh yeah, I'm gonna sort of run over the things that I have to donate as well, so I don't forget. You're not talking about that guy. That guy's a classic. I remember nothing from that movie besides the segue. And the mall, dude. You can't forget about the mall. Dude, it's like the whole fucking thing. And the Paul. And the blur, man. Come on, you gotta remember, like, a few other things, right? And yeah, like, he did the mall and, like, he had, like, the girl and, like, the girl was just, like, way, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. That girl was, like, 5 leagues above Paul Blart in that movie. But I guess the lesson is like, oh, well, if you have like a winning personality and the courage with which to protect the thing that you love, that being your mall, then that's more attractive than like being attractive. But dude, I'm gonna be honest with you, man, and like Kevin James is not like an unattractive guy, but that girl in that movie is like leagues above him. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's the things I remember anyway. It's just a segue. All right, I guess. All right. Nothing else to donate? Right. All right, let me sell all that stuff, and then we'll wrap it up. Man, that'd be fun if we ended it off on 33, but alas, it has passed us by. Lo, for that time is well gone. I remember the girls fighting over a bra. I remember Paul Blart's daughter having like a pop song as her ringtone, and there was a funny moment in the movie where like the hostages have Paul Blart, like they're kind of like nearby him, and Paul or like no, yeah, they got like Paul pinned in like a situation here, and Paul's like, no, dude, I don't got like a phone on me. I don't got a phone. What are you talking about, dude? I don't got my phone on me. And then the phone playing like the catchy jingle starts going off, and he's like, ugh, son of a bitch. And the thieves are like, we got him now. I remember that part. Remember that? Stream 2 more minutes to get to 33. No, I'm not doing that. That would take me 3 hours, not 3 minutes. I'm not going to stream for 3 more hours just to do that. No, probably not. Spoilers, guys. I never saw Paul Blart Mall Cop. Oh, I didn't spoil it. I just gave you, like, a thing that happened. No, I don't think I'm going to stream for, like... Nah. Ding dong. Yeah. Alright, so we got our inventory cleared out. We got our... All of our things are caught. Well, not all of our things are caught, but we'll pick it back up tomorrow anyway. Yeah, I think we're good. I'm hungry. You better not stream for 3 more hours. Yeah, that's what I'm telling them. I'm not going to. Dag Rage Baits. 3 hours? Am I fucking stupid, dude? 33. Oh, dude, no, you're totally right. No, you're right. You're 100% right. No, I'm stupid. I'm the idiot. You're right. I'm like, I don't know. I read that completely wrong. No, that wasn't me rage baiting. That was me just being wrong. Oh, my bad, dude. Yeah, no. Okay, yeah, sure. We'll hang it out for another minute or so. Not even a minute, right? I'm not gonna wait that long, and we'll pause the timer. Yeah. Alright, cool. Yeah. I was like, that'd be something for, like, next stream, because I usually stream for 3 hours, but not this stream. Whew. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's where we'll wrap it up for day 9. We are at 169 of 209 things donated. Pretty good progress today. We got, oh, the giant petal tail, man. I'm trying to remember all the things that we got today, but, like, do we need to know any more than the giant petal tail? We got that bastard out of the way. Yeah, that thing sucks. Yeah. And hey, look at that. The timer conveniently so happens to be at the exact perfect time. So we'll pause the timer at 33:32 is where we'll wrap it up for today. Alrighty. Put that there, and we're at 167 of 209 things donated. Alright, very good. Yep. Save the game. And we'll be back probably tomorrow. If you enjoyed the stream and you're on Twitch, drop a follow and join the Discord, !Discord. If you're on the YouTube stream, like the stream, subscribe, and also join the Discord, !Discord. Best way to keep up with me on and off the stream and get notified when I go live. I'll probably be live tomorrow. Maybe not. We'll see. And yeah, the Discord would be the place to keep up with whether I am or not, so join. Thanks for being here today. I very much appreciate it. And I will see you all next time. See you!